Well, there we go, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are live. The game is on. And hey, let me know when you're there. Let me know when you're there, and we'll get through everything. And I'll bring the microphone to my face. So don't hit the mic. Don't hit the mute. Well. Here we go, guys. I tell you, let me know what time it is. What time is it where you are? What time is it where you are? That's what I want to know. But that's all on there. And quite frankly, everything looks good. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. I mean, where are you? Where are you? So today, Wrexham taking on Rotherham United. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. Remember, I'm going to be looking over there, talking the game, talking back to you. You should say, well, why don't you have it lined up behind the camera? Simply because it's easier to work all the boards, watch the game on the big screen, and talk straight to you. It's that simple. So, like I say, what a season so far. What a season so far. Starting lineups, unless you know, I'm going to go through this a couple of times because people are joining in from all over the world. But Arthur Okonkwo starts in goal. Maxi Cleworth in net. Sorry, Maxi Cleworth, Ian O'Connell, Tom O'Connor, defence. In midfield, Ryan Longman. Well, there'll be a reason why Ryan Longman's there. You'll see in a second. Ryan Longman, Rathbone, Matty James, Elliot Lee, and Sebastian Revan in midfield. Up front, Jay Rodriguez and Sam Smith. Now, substitutes for Wrexham: James McLean, Jack Marriott, George Evans, Mark Howard, Dan Scarr, Stevie Fletcher, and Ryan Barnett. Talking about Rotherham, and I'm going to say this, they're coming up. They're coming to Wrexham with a front line. I don't think that they're coming here just to make up the numbers, to tell you the truth. I think they're coming in for real. They really are. The chat's open, guys, if you want to know. But I got a feeling we're in for a game. And like I say, Rotherham, this is the team. The front three should tell you everything, right? Remember I said last night about the top scorers, or in the pregame, the top scorers? Nombe on the left side, yeah, he's on 9. Clark Harris on the right side, he's on 6. And Wilkes in the middle, he's on 6 as well, yeah? Down the middle, Jay Powell, Ruddock, and Sibley in midfield. And the back four, James, Humphreys, Odolphin. And Odolphin has got 4 goals in defence, and McWilliams as well in defence. In goal, Phillips. I'm going to go through those again before we get moving along. But welcome in. Where are you in the world? Where are you in the world? That's what I'm asking for. Where are you in the world? The game's still a little ways away, but the scenes look great. It looks like a decent day there in Wrexham. The sun's shining on the fourth wall. And as soon as iApp get rid of the... Every time you open up your iApp, you have this big banner for like 5 minutes before the game. I understand why they do it, and it's to advertise the game. But if you're watching the game, hasn't it already been advertised to you? That's just what I'm saying. It makes me kind of... it makes me laugh, but it's advertising that probably isn't needed. But again, I'm going to go over starting lineups just in case you haven't got it. In there, Arthur Okonkwo. Number 4, Maxi Cleworth. 5, Ian O'Connell. Number 6, Tommy O'Connor. In midfield, 47, Ryan Longman. Number 20, Ollie Rathbone. Number 37, Matty James. Number 38, Elliot Lee. 23, Sebastian Revan. Up front, number 16, Jay Rodriguez. And number 28, Sam Smith. Again, I'm going to talk about Rotherham quickly as we get into this, but Rotherham's front three, Nombe, Harris, Wilkes, high scoring, the top scorers in the team. They got 3 up front. It looks like Stevie Evans has brought Rotherham in to gain something out of this game. And don't forget, they're going to be tough to break down, yeah? There's no doubt about it. As well, senior crowd, welcome in. Junior crowd, welcome into you too. And remember, the chat is open anytime you want to. Drop a comment like I'm going to do right now. Watch this. DROPACOMMENT. Anytime you like. There we go. Drop a comment anytime, please. Guys, on the end of that, put a smiley face on the end of that too, yeah? Make it all look so much better. Boom, there you go. Okay, let's get back onto the screen. And yeah, they still got the game covered, but like I say, it looks like a beautiful day in Wrexham. Don't forget, one more thing to tell you before we move along is the game's coming up. just so as you got it. There we go. Let's go to the games right now. 1 second, guys. Here we go. Matches on today, just to reflect one more time. Early games this morning. Now, you know what? If you haven't caught the scores from this morning, Crawley Town 1, Reading Town 1. Doesn't really impact Wrexham, but this next one, well, remember what I said, wouldn't it be nice if Charlton and Stockport drew? Well, they did. 0-0. Giving you some details from that game. Not what you would say a tough game for Stockport. 12 shots, only 1 on target. But you look at Charlton, 4 shots, 1 on target. Possession play, 59 to 41%. So Stockport shaded it, but they only come up with a point. If you're looking at the table, I'm going to update that for you right now. Stockport in 4th right now. Wrexham has a game in hand, and Wrexham are 4 points in hand. Stockport, 35 games, 61 points. Wrexham, 34 games, 65 points. So Wrexham has a chance now to go from 4 to possibly 7 points clear of Stockport County. Don't forget, Charlton is just in behind them on 59. So the closest team that can make ground on Wrexham this weekend is Huddersfield in 6 on 58. They're already 7 points behind Wrexham. Wrexham, with a bit of luck, could open up a little bit of a point spreadage, maybe from, I don't know, maybe you're looking like from 8 to maybe 10 or 11. But that's what we're looking at. So there's the results one more time. Stockport and Charlton drew 1-1. Thanks so much. We love that. Keep it coming. We need more of those scores. Last 3 for Rotherham, 2 wins and a loss. Last 3 for Wrexham, 2 wins and a draw. We're about 10 minutes from kickoff, guys. And like I say, looking outside the window, it looks like it's a bit of a breezy day. Not too breezy, but just a little bit of a slight wind. The sun is out. So it's a bit crisp, but like I say, it should be quite nice. And why don't we do it right here, right now? We'll get you the live, and I'll tell you exactly. Weather in Wrexham right now.
It's 16 degrees and mostly cloudy in Wrexham.
Did you get that? 16 degrees and mostly cloudy in Wrexham, but I can see a little bit of sunny, shiny, bluey sky. So it's not so bad, but 16 degrees. The field looks great. The field looks absolutely stunning. So I tell you what, we're in for a game of football. Now, Longman and Barnett. I can understand why Ryan Barnett is not playing, and I can understand why Longman is playing. But wouldn't you want to think you might want to play both of them in one game? I know you can say, Steve, let's think about the rotation of the team, the rotation of the squad. I understand, and you're absolutely right. But it really throws us a nice poser as we warm up to this game that Ryan Barnett, a guy that we've loved for so long, down the right wing, yeah, putting in them crosses, 8 assists on the season. It just makes me think a little why you want to stop that assist flow. If he's the number 1 assist guy in the league, wouldn't you think you'd want to keep him going, keep him playing, keep his confidence going, keep his game up, keep the assists coming? Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there. Another substitute I want to talk about is James McLean on the bench again. What's going on there? We didn't buy him for him to sit, no. Is he carrying a slight knock? Because if he is, I don't know. Okay, the blue sign has gone away from the screen. Now we can see the blue sky's gone. The blue screen is gone, but a red screen has now appeared in its place, I tell you. Now, we've got a new thing up in the background. Can you see what it is? If you can, tell me what it is. And we took something away. Apparently, the bollocks sign that we had in the background offended quite a few people. So I'm going to apologize. But that sign was there for a funny story from a police story way back in the day. So if you've been with this station or this channel for 4 years, 4 years now, you'd know why that was there. But if you were offended, I've taken it away. We put something in its place because you know what? Fair play. You don't have to be nasty to have a good game of football. So looking at the scenes right now, you got Sam Smith greeting with the crowd, happy faces, signing his autograph. Seb Revens out there, Mo Files out there. This is all prior to the game, yeah. Stevie Evans, I'm sure he's a Glaswegian, Stevie Evans. I'm pretty sure he is, but he's been around the block. Stevie Evans, the Rotherham coach. What am I talking about? But I'll tell you what, today, it's going to be interesting. Rotherham, I think, are on a mission. They seem serious getting off the bus. They're not like messing around. They seem serious. But again, looking at the scene at the Stockade House. And big up to everybody in the stadium. And Stevie Glover, Phil Weston, anybody else in there, let me know that you're in the stadium. And if you see something, let me know as well. Yeah, I mean, hey, you're my eyes on the ground, guys. So if you see something, let me know. I'm looking at Rex on the sideline going nuts. Rex is obviously the mascot. He's going nuts greeting the fans. And there's a lot of international fans in the international zone as well, fourth wall. So that's also good. Wrexham from 2 million to over 100 million pounds worth net. That's a story. That's a story. If Ryan and Rob hang on to this club, how much will it become and where will it end? And where will the ground change? Because we're getting a new end. The Cop's going to be new soon, yeah? That's going to happen. But also, good to see you, Johnny. How you doing, fella? Long time, buddy. How are you doing, my man? Mr. Kentucky, I believe, if I got that right, Mr. Kentucky's in the house. Were we looking for Mr. PJ, Mr. Australia, Mr. Sydney? I tell you. But looking at the crowd, lots of happy faces. And like I said, the international zone, it looks filled out. It really does look filled out. And I'm going to get a check on my lighting here for a second. Guys, I'm just going to change my lighting. Just 1 second. Give me a sec. Here comes the sun. Do. Here comes the sun. I said. Just got to check this. There you go. You see my side of my face? The sun's coming through the window, so we just closed the blind there. And there's a good job that I do, because eventually it gets so bright on this side that it's like it's like a shower effect of not rain but sun, and it like blanks out all this side of the face. So you literally get half my face. So shades are done. Game's on. Johnny, I don't know if you've got the starting lineups with everybody else. We got 4 minutes before the game starts off. One more time before we get to the game. Starting lineups: Arthur Okonkwo in net. Defense: Cleworth, O'Connell, and O'Connor, keeping it tidy. Midfield: Longman, Rathbone, James, Lee, and Revan. Up front: Rodriguez and Sammy Smith, our big striker. And who doesn't love Stevie Fletcher coming in the second half, getting another winner? I would love to see that. What are you, eh? I'd tell you, mate. I'd tell you. Scotty, good morning to you, my fella. And going to say, Rotherham's starting 11. Nombe, Clark Harris, Wilkes up front. Remember, Nombe, Clark Harris, and Wilkes up front. Those are the top scorers for Rotherham. They've come with a top line ready to go. It tells me that if they don't crack the nut within the first 45, these guys are going to get long legs. They're going to get tired. These guys, in my opinion, have to get in front of this game within the first 45, at least 60 minutes, and then try and nurse it home for a draw or a 1-0 win. You got your top guys on the top line right from the start. You got nothing in reserve. You're going to be bringing on your reserves, your squad players. So, like I say, looking at this lineup, it looks like Rotherham is coming to take all the glory. Substitutes, one more time: James McLean for Wrexham, Jack Marriott, George Evans, Marky Howard, Dan Scarr, Stevie Fletcher, and Ryan Barnett. Welcoming everybody worldwide. Substitutes for Rotherham: Cameron Davies, Joe Rafferty, Jordan Hugill. Surprise there, Hugill I thought would have started. Andre Green, he could have started too. Jack Holmes, Joshua Coyote, and Ben Hatton. If we do have Rotherham fans in the house, welcome to you guys too. Hopefully your season gets a little better. It's been a bit indifferent recently. Rodchik, baby, Zolban. Hi, baby. Let's get it. I'd say you see all sorts of stuff on the chat when you welcome in. I don't care. We don't react. But if you're looking at the chat, you can see what I'm seeing. And yeah, hello. But the game itself, 2 minutes to go. I got to say, eventually the guys are going to be walking on here and we'll be having a look. Quick look at the table right now. Birmingham, Wickham, Wrexham on top. Remember, Stockport drew 0-0 with Charlton earlier today. Doesn't look good for Charlton. Doesn't look good for Stockport. They didn't move up anywhere. And right now, we're getting ready for the guys to come out. We're so getting ready for them to come out. There we go. The boys are coming out to play. The boys are coming out to play. 1 second, guys. There you are. There you go. There's the boys. Lots of smiley faces. I know you can see it. And remember one thing, guys. We've got guys out there that don't have the ability to see. They're relying on us to keep them in the picture, yeah? I know you can see, and I'm going to keep you going through the game. I hope you have fun too, yeah? But there's some guys out there that cannot see, guys. So just remember, we're not the only ones with the visual on this one. And like I say, I'm so waiting for this game. Boys are lining up now. Clapping hands, going through, saying hello to everybody. Hi, my friend. Hi, my friend. In about 2 seconds, you will not be my friend because it's war, and we're going to war. Here at the Stoke Kairas, Rotherham are our guests, and you can see people on the side are just getting pumped up for this one. I told you, I turn into a different beast when the game comes on. You can see your starting lineups. I've already given you your starting lineups. You've got your substitutes there as well for Wrexham on your screen right now. And let me know what time it is where you're at watching the match, okay? Because the little globe, this little blue ball that we kick the ball across and around, you could be anywhere on it. I know we've got a big following in North America, so big up to North America, and the World Cup's coming. And this yapper is going to be talking World Cup games next year in the World Cup. So there's Rotherham United's lineup, if you can see that. And Dylan Phillips, decent keeper, but I think he's going to be under the gun somewhat. And I think that the first 15 minutes, Wrexham need to consolidate everything they can in the Rotherham half, contain the play, get on the ball, use the possession, and start that game flowing. Need to get the goal in the first 45. Let's take the pressure off. Early goal takes the pressure off and can help to add more. I'm not calling for a 5-0, but I'm certainly calling for the 1+. Remember, a prediction today, 1+. So, Elliot Lee, puffing up his chest. The boys are getting ready. We're seconds away from the big match. I tell you, everything looks set. Everything looks great. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Phil, hi, fellow Dragons. Well done, Phil Weston. Phil is in the ground. If you're anybody else is in the ground, let me know. But Phil, where are you sitting? Where are you sitting at the Stoke Kairas? Or if you want it, other people call it the racecourse ground or the Ikeiras. Stoke Kairas is how we're calling it, obviously. But if you're in the ground, anybody, let me know where you are, and we'll get on with it. But here we go, guys. Seconds to do. Referees looking around. I always laugh about the referees, like the way they strut before the game, and they got the. Well, you can see it up there, the whistle. Yeah, you can see it. You can see. Okay, Johnny, you have a good day. Money, come bow out. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. Phillips on the ball down. Centre field now. Wrexham now. Straight out. Nice little header there. Rathbone. Little challenge by Matty James. No, didn't get into it. Right side of the field. A little bit scrappy right now. Ball comes in and you're thinking a keeper would come, but nobody came. Revan can't clear it. Comes back. Goal kick. Wrexham as we start off the game. Arthur now. Taking his time. Arthur's taking his time, loading up the ball. He's going to go long. Remember the kicking game last time? It was a lot better than the game before. Maybe the guys had worked on the kicking game for Arthur, but this time, keep your eye on where it goes. But his game is getting better. And remember, he's still a young keeper learning the trade. Although he's a great keeper at this level, he's still learning the trade. Nice header by Smithy. And again, Rodriguez doesn't get on the end of it. Smithy now battling away. It does a great job again. That's the one thing I like about Smith. He battles away. Ball down, far side. Rotherham going into the far left end of the field. And it's called back again. Something's going wrong. Something got called off. Was it offside? Cheers, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, no matter, Phil. There's a ticket for you every time. I know that. Phil, and obviously we've got Parky looking on the bench there. But big game today. Big game today. I tell you what, it's a big game. No doubt about it. Big up to the senior crowd. And like I say, junior crew, hello to you too. We're going to get live updates as we go through, guys. So as the scores come in, we will get you the scores on the doors. And like I say, nothing's happened so far. But when it does, we'll certainly let you know. Maxi Cluth on the ball, down the line. Longman can't contain it. Gets it chipped away, but he battles again. Throw in for Rotherham. A little bit scrappy on the line. Somebody needs to put their foot on it and just control the play. Longman, though, I do like Longman. And I like what he brings, like I say, in the defensive structure of the game. He works hard. Ollie Rathbone works hard. They all work hard. But Longman is a new, expensive purchase. You don't normally get the pretty boys playing hard. Now Rotherham coming wide side, open on the right side. Well played by Revan. Big interception by Revan. If he doesn't get that, Rotherham move forward on the right side, possibly getting in on goal. There's a foul there for sure by Smith, but he gets away with it. Battling for the ball up front. Sam Smith, I tell you what, he gives you everything, no? Revan on the ball now. Tips it over himself. Heads it forward. halfway into Rotherham's half. Rotherham battling to get it out. Matty James on the ball, flies it over the right side. There's a foul there for sure, but nobody says a foul. Rotherham, well, look at that. Longman should have not got that ball. He gets the ball. It's a scrappy affair. Like I say, someone needs to put their foot on the ball because eventually something's going to go wrong. It's only 3 minutes in, just kicking off. But again, a scrappy affair. You can expect that between two teams not giving each other an inch. But right now, the throw-in on the right side. Tommy O'Connor's coming over to take it. Sorry, there he is. There's my man. I liked the corners that Tommy threw in at the start of the season. Seriously. Recently, it hasn't been the same. But remember the back post headers that we scored early in the season? I'd love that to return. Corner in now. O'Connor, great corner. Back post. Unlucky, couldn't get on it. But that's the kind of corner you want to see, guys. Excellent corner. Maybe tad too long, but it's better to go long than short. I don't really appreciate seeing the corner kicks hit the front post and not go anywhere near it, yeah? So come on, Red Arm. There you go. Right, give me a second here, guys. Bring up the table. There we go. No scores so far. Double checking in. Every 15 minutes, we'll give you the scores. Phillips now on the ball. Taking a wee bit of time. Remember, the goalkeepers love to waste time at the Stoke Get Us. We've seen enough of it this season. Nice kick, though. Down halfway into Wrexham territory. Ball goes through. Revan challenging. It looks like a corner for Rotherham. Route 1 football. Long ball. Over the top. And they end up with a corner. Keep it tight here. This could be dangerous. Coming up to 5 minutes in. 0-0. Nobody really bossing it, but it's apparent that Steve Evans has brought this team into play. 3 big strikers up front. Like I said on the start of the game, 3 strikers. Nombe, Clark Harris, and Wilkes up front. They mean business. Corner now. Coming in. A hush in the crowd. Great corner. And well collected by Arthur. That was a great corner. Well collected by Arthur. Looking for somewhere to go. Cousin hadn't got an outlet so far. Decides to hold the ball and calm it down. Great collection, I've got to say. That was a great collection by Arthur. Sometimes when a corner comes in, you don't know if the keeper's going to get it, but he got that one full ball. Great hands. And that's good confidence for Arthur to start this game off. Just 5 minutes in. Early days. Nothing's happened so far, but you can see with the blend of this game that we're in for a bit of a midfield battle, a battle of attrition per se, where quality, maybe 1 second of quality, will be the only difference on this game. Sam Smith battles up front. Is he going to get there? No, he won't. Keeper gets in front of him. Well played, keeper. Well read. I think you need to see Sam Smith run onto a ball. These balls up in the air where he's got a battle, I think makes Sam's life easier. Look at him. He's panting. He's panting. He's panting. Give him a ball on the ground so he can run onto it. Pass it through the defense so he can run through the defense, run onto the pass, and tap a ball in the back of the net. Passing in the goal. Literally, pass it into the goal. We know he can finish. That highlight reel I showed you a few pre-games ago when he first signed, you know he can finish. He's got great feet. But at the same time, give him the ball to run onto, make his life easy is what I'm saying, and use him to his best ability. Free kick there? No, doesn't look like it. Rotherham trying to battle in the back door here. Down the left side, trying to get in behind the defence and get the cross in. So far, so good. Rotherham haven't got through. Wrexham, tight defence. James now with the throw-in. Left side of the field, deep into Wrexham territory. Throw comes in, goes long. Headed out. Number 7 gets the ball away. And a free kick. No, it's a goal kick. Looked like it was a handball there. It was a goal kick. Arthur Okonkwo. Powell couldn't release the shot on time. Hence it goes wide. Here we go. Check again. Defender heads it out. And the shot goes wide. It takes a deflection, I believe, off Nombe as well. Nombe struggles for the header there. Powell shoots. Yeah, Nombe tries to stop it. A forwards play. He tries to stop it to keep the ball alive. Maybe build something from it, yeah? Just going to take a quick swig, guys. Arthur with the goal kick coming out. Sam gets a good touch on it. Rothbone, unlucky, not the best pass, but he had the right intention. Powell now on the ball, battling. Well played. I don't know. Bit of a free kick there. Unfortunate. Referee's always right, yeah, but unfortunate. Rathbone gets in there just a tad too late. Take a look right now. Bit of a soft one, ref. Bit of a soft one. If you let them play, you have a better game. Let them play. Let them play. 16 degrees at the racecourse ground right now. The sun looks like it wants to come out and boom. It's cloudy. But hey, perfect conditions for a game of football. Absolutely perfect conditions. Long ball, free kick, headed out. Revan now doing a lot of work on the right side of defence. Heads it out for a corner. Rotherham have the corner. They look for the short, but nothing's happening. Again, no scores so far. But games this morning, Stockport drew Charlton 0-0. And I believe, yeah, it's Powell taking the corner. He's got good feet, Powell. He's got good feet. He's a ball player. Now, he put the last corner in very nicely. Is Arthur going to get the same treatment this time? Powell now with the corner for Rotherham. He comes in. A great corner again. Well headed out. Decisively headed out by Wrexham defence. Sam Smith now breaking with the ball. Left side of the field. Two defenders on him. He's absolutely fouled on the side there. Marshalled out. Wow, he doesn't even get the throw in. Unlucky, Sam. Good effort. Gets tackled. The ball goes out of play. You would have thought he might have got the throw in at least, but nothing happening. Rotherham now with the foul just inside their half. People in the crowd biting their nails already. Ball goes long down the line, comes back into centre of field, comes back into Wrexham's half, and Rotherham get the throw in off a Revham throw in. RRR. Rotherham, Wrexham. It's all the R's today. A lot of smiley faces in the crowd. You see both sets of fans in there too. That's nice to see. Rotherham fans and Wrexham fans sharing seats together, having a good time. That's what football's all about. It's a social event, yeah? Wrexham now moving forward with the ball over halfway. And it comes back into Wrexham territory with a long ball. It's tic-tac-toe at the moment with the head tennis back and forward. Another head tennis game today. Now, Powell on the ball, gets it to the left side here. Rotherham going backwards, shuttling the ball along the back line, far side, right side of the field. Ball goes long into Wrexham territory. And again, kicked out. Tommy O'Connor intercepts, kicks it out. Rotherham have another throw-in. At this rate, they'll have 90 throws in the game. Rotherham inside Wrexham's half, coming back into their own half, centre field. Looking which way to play it. You know they're going to go left. There they go. They go left to tap off to the wing. He's going down the wing right now. Making Wrexham work hard here in defence, Rotherham. They've come here with a plan. Tic-tac-toe down the left side of the wing now. Looking very good with the ball. Cuts through. Well played defensively there by Longman. Using the body very well. But you got to say, Rotherham really are digging in and really making a battle of this. Wrexham clear for a throw. Wrexham clear for the throw. But it's actually a free kick on the edge of the box. Maxi Cloth there. Working hard. Like I said in the pre-game, a guy that can score goals and a guy that can concede, or not concede, stop the conceding of goals. That's the defender you want to pick up. And again, people looking at Maxi Cloth, what do they think about Max Cloth? He's a good defender, but those goals he scores as well, like I say, he's a two-way player. You can't buy that all the time, and you can't find it half the time. Now, free kick coming in, left side of Wrexham's penalty area. Powell on the ball, Mr. Nice Feet, coming in with a left outswinger. Here it comes inside, and it's deflected out of the box. Oh, dear. Bit of a mix-up there with the Rotherham defender. He slams it off Sam Smith, and he goes all the way back to the keeper. Long ball by the keeper into the half. Wrexham now into half of Wrexham's. Still very scrappy, this game. Eventually, it goes out of play for a throw-in to Wrexham. Elliot Lee shuttles the ball off a Rotherham player. 11 minutes in, coming up to 12 minutes in now, still really nothing between the teams. But you have to say, Rotherham have shown very well for a team that's on the road so far. They're doing good. Wrexham will come into their own, but we need to wake up, get on the ball. Someone needs to put their foot on the ball, spray it around. Yes, I have to agree, Phil. It is a scrappy start. It was a very scrappy start, definitely. Again, someone's literally got to take control of this game. It's a hot potato right now. You know the phrase, the ball is a hot potato. No one wants to get on the ball for more than a second. Everybody's hustling. Give it If this carries on, give it to at least half time, people will start to slow down, and then you'll see some ball playing. Then you'll see some real mistakes being made as well. But right now, Rotherham are in the ascendancy. You've got to give them credit. They're passing the ball right now along the back line. Left side of defence, on the left wing, just inside, just over halfway now. Ball over the top. That's a bit too long for even a racehorse to get a hold of. Again, last game, Huddersfield were pushing the balls over the top. People want to push the ball over the top of Wrexham and get in behind the easy way. Pretty hard because the back line is so well marshalled. It's hard to find that space in behind. They're trying. Right now, they haven't got it. But Wrexham, Rathbone on the ball, back over. Cleworth. Cleworth now, in his regular position, goes long over the field. Jay Rodriguez controls it. Rathbone on the ball. Now, Longman comes inside. Jay Rodriguez looks up, takes the ball far side. Brilliant play, but he can't get there. Great play. I mean, the vision from Rodriguez, that's what I'm saying. Put Rodriguez in midfield. Let him become another Matty James. Then we'll have two gifted players. You could say, well, maybe we don't have the muscle with Jay Rodriguez. I'd agree. But he does get his boots stuck in for the tackles. But again, great play by Rodriguez. Great vision. Maybe we put Rodriguez in midfield and we add maybe another striker like Stephen Fletcher up front. The difference between Fletcher and Rodriguez is Fletcher gets it done in front of net. Free kick now to Wrexham, halfway in Rotherham's half. Quite fortuitous to get it, I'd say. And again, I don't think he commits a foul either way. But you know, I'm not the referee. The referee's always right, isn't he? Free kick now, left hand side. Rotherham's penalty area. Tommy O'Connor now whips it in. That's a good ball. Goes a little too long. Kept alive, though. Well done, keeping that alive. Ian O'Connell keeps it alive. Maxi Cluth is battling in there. And I got to say, great battling, but he needed some guys to close in. But hey, great battling to keep that alive. That was a lost cause from the free kick. Wrexham did try to keep it alive and get something out of it. Right now, 15 minutes in. A decent 15 minutes. It's this case of wake up Saturday morning, see what you got. And where are you in the lead? Joey, it's 9 o'clock. Joe, how you doing, Joe? 9 o'clock in the morning where you're on, and that's in Kentucky. Wrexham now defending so far, pretty much, I would say, 10 minutes out of 15. Eventually, we will get on the ball. Eventually, we will start to see the ball flowing around. Eventually, you will see Matty James cut a ball through, just like Rodriguez did. Cleworth on the line now. Throws down the line, goes long. Smith gets a tap on it, nothing big. Oh, yeah, that could have been a foul straight away. Rotherham down the left wing. Cross comes in. No, well blocked by Cleworth. Again, this game is going so fast. There's no rhythm to it. It's hard for anybody to really get a foot on it and to start giving this game some rhythm. But I'm sure we'll see some eventually. Cup of tea time. Throw in. Rotherham now. James on the left side of the field, adjacent to the Wrexham penalty area. Ball boy walks in front of him. That's beautiful. Headed out of the box now. Rotherham keep possession. James on the ball. Cross comes in. Powell now cuts inside. Left side coming in. Revham clears. And that's going straight out for a throw-in from literally from the centre spot pretty much. I tell you what, Sebastian Revham has been busy today. He's made more connections defensively than I think he has all season. He is in the game. What I mean by that is he's reading. Throw-in now coming in from Rotherham. Edge of the box, comes in, headed out again. Rotherham keep possession. On the edge of the box now, headed clear by Wrexham one more time. Looks like it's going to go out for the throw. Indeed, it does. Rotherham with the throw-in. James again now, number 6. Rotherham on the left side of the field with the throw-in. Is he going down the line or is he coming inside? Is it a short throw? We don't know. Going down the line. Elliot Lee intercepts, but that's going over to Rotherham on the far side. Doesn't give him much chances. The ball's behind him. It needs to be in front of him. Again, Wrexham just starts to get on the ball now. Ball down the line. Smithy's got it. Taps off to Revham. Revham gets it. Backs up. Has nowhere to go. Has 2 defenders on him immediately. Rotherham are working their asses off. They're covering us like a team on fire. They're possessed. They're literally covering every single thing. And again, that can only last for so long. I know that they've come here with a big effort, but eventually Wrexham will get into this game. Throw in now, far side, inside their own half for Rotherham United. It seems they've had 1 million throws all game so far. 18 minutes in, still 0-0. Going to give you some scores as we go through. When we get the next break, we'll give you all the scores on the doors. But again, Wrexham trying to get into this game. Rotherham doing very well for the road team. But there's nothing really going. Back to Arthur Okonkwo from Longman. Arthur goes long, right down the middle. Headed down by Smithy. I'll tell you what, Smithy is good in the air. And he's good at shielding the ball. And he gives you a strong target. You know, Ollie Palmer's a big guy. Stevie Fletcher's a big guy. But Smithy, he really gives you good body protection with the ball. And he knows where to go. Rotherham now coming into Wrexham's territory. Longman on the ball, clears it to halfway. But again, Rotherham get the ball back, pushing it inside their own half, coming over the halfway line now. Ball over the top again. It's going to go long, and it's going to go out. And it's over the top again. Rotherham are trying the ball over the top. I fear if they try to push a ball through the defence on the ground, that may well be where they get lucky. But right now, this over-the-top stuff, you can see no problem for the defence. No problem whatsoever. But again, 20 minutes in now nearly. Rotherham can be quite happy with what they've got so far. Wrexham as well. It's early doors. But I feel now the next 20 minutes is when Wrexham needs to consolidate and get in there. Stevie, welcome in, my friend. Yes, we do need 3 points, my friend. We so do. We so do. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Hey, guys, I'm going to share something with you as the game comes through. But Maxi Cleworth throwing down the line. Smithy now gets it. Shields the ball perfectly. Look at that. He just needs somebody to get in close to him. Jay Rodriguez, open up your eyes. Cleworth now down the line. And it goes out of play. Maybe a throw-in for Wrexham? No, it's a throw-in for Rotherham. I thought that ball went straight off the defender, but it didn't, apparently. Referee's always right. But a point, Phil Weston, one of our Wrexham fans in the Stoke KRAS right now. Read this. If Wrexham score, I'll know a few seconds before the rest of my family. Your visuals are 2 or 3 seconds ahead of mine here. That's crazy. I'm halfway around the world. Hey, Phil, I'll give you my URL. You can get with me. Anyway, throwing down the line from Rotherham. Maxi Cleworth shielding it out, and it's going to be a goal kick to Wrexham. Arthur Okonkwo, left side of the box. Sorry, it was Tommy O'Connor. Did I say Max Cleworth? It was Tommy O'Connell. Sorry. Ian O'Connell, I should say. Ian O'Connell. But I think it might have been Tommy. No, sorry, it might have been Maxi, sorry. But anyway, without losing my head. Phil is looking quite composed. Remember, midweek, hands in pockets, nice and relaxed. Okay, Revan down the right side now. Matty James on the ball, cuts back. Nothing doing, nothing open. Well played, good feet, Matty James. Ball goes down into centre field. Man, is Sam Smith ever covered? Is Sam Smith... What is going on with this referee? Was it a throw and then an offside? Could have been an offside because I don't think it was a foul. Anyway, Rotherham looking like they're going to send the ball long again. Quick updates for you. Here we go. Just a second. Okay, free kick comes in. Sorry for the break there, but free kick comes in, going right into Wrexham's penalty area and goes all the way out. And we've got someone down on the ground who's looking like they're really in pain. So now's a good time to get the scores on the doors. Let's check out. One more time. Go back one more time. There we go. Table scores. Okay, here we go. Boom. Matches. Doesn't seem to be much of a foul there. Doesn't seem to be much of a foul at all there, to tell you the truth. Okay, scores on the doors as we go. This doesn't want to behave, so I'm going to get rid of that. Sorry, guys, we've got a problem with the screen here. It's been a bit of a you-know-what. Okay, started again. Come in here. Thank you. League One, beautiful. Matches. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Quick scores on the doors. Crawley and Reading was 1-0 this morning. 0-0 Charlton Stockport, as you know. Birmingham 0-0 with Lincoln so far. Bristol Rovers 1-0 over Huddersfield as we speak. That's good for us. Bolton 1, Burton 0. Peterborough 1, Wickham 0. Come on, Peterborough. Let's have it. Wrexham on the ball now. Revan going forward on the edge of the box. Cuts inside. 2 defenders on him. Shoots over the bar. Close on. No corner. But Wickham are losing 1-0 to Peterborough. Hopefully that stays that way. You might not. Northampton winning 1-0 on the road at Leighton. Leighton's somewhat bad form recently, and they came so strong about 10 to 15 games ago for about 10 games. Revan, though, on the edge of the box there. 3 guys around him. He does well to get the shot off. He really does. Give him credit for that. But as we stand, looking at the standings, the top 3, Birmingham, Wrexham 0-0, and Wickham are losing 1-0. Look, it looks to me like the sun is just breaking out. Time for a goal. 16 degrees at Wrexham. I tell you, could it get any better? Rathbone on the ball, midfield, passes it off. He's been hounded big time. I mean, he has been hustled off the ball. Matty James comes in with it. I tell you, this referee has called another foul, and Matty James is not shaking his head, but you know he really is. 23 minutes in. Have another look. Do you think that's a foul? It could be. You think that's a foul? I don't think so. Referee, you got done there. But anyway, the referee is always right. So, in your top 6, Bolton's 1-0 up as we just speak. Just going ahead. Bolton Wanderers 1-0, doing well so far. Bolton trying to get back into the top 10. Will they? You never know. Or top 6, I should say. Scrappy play on the edge of the box. Wrexham now trying to get it out of defence, and they do. But Rotherham could have got something out of it. Sam Smith now breaking in his own half. Comes the other way. Puts the ball to the right side. Ryan Longman chasing to get it. He gets it. 1-on-1 now. Edge of the box. Ryan Longman come inside. Has the ball. Shoots, and it goes to Mars. Unlucky, Ryan. And you know what? There's a few guys looking at Ryan saying, buddy, why didn't you cross it? And he knows. But that's another good chance. That's only going to bring confidence. He comes inside. And yet, you know that people were open for the ball. If you look on the far side, just as this goes away, the front 3 are open. But Sam Smith was wide open on the edge of the box. He drew back to give himself time. That's what a great striker does. They draw back, give themselves time, open up the space as long as you can see him. But you can't always see him. 25 minutes in, 0-0. I tell you, we're in need of a goal here at the Stoke Terrace. And I find it very funny, in a good way, that I am watching the match ahead of anybody in the UK. That, to me, is just unreal. There have been times where I've been like 10 seconds behind. Don't kid yourself. And that is a little sort of strange. Anyway, halfway to the halfway line. And we're halfway through the first half. Throw-in coming in just in front of Phil Parkinson. I don't know why we're focusing on Matty James so much with the camera. Can we watch the game, please? Thank you. Throw-in. Wrexham. Elliot Lee passes it back. Maxi Clough, left side. Longman now cuts inside. He has got nowhere to go. He should cut inside and just pass it off. It's that tight in the middle, and Rotherham are working that hard that there is no space. Smithy now on the ball. Is he going to have a shot? No, he passes wide. Revham on the far side. Back in, Smithy. Oh, he could have got in there. Good play. Revham, nice little ball. That could have been it. Wow, that was close. Well played by Smithy. Wide side, Revham back as a give and go. And if he puts it in there just a little slower. But hey, good effort. And again, Rodriguez. The legs are not getting him there. He needs to go in midfield, is my feel. I know he's got great feet, but he doesn't seem to be able to get on the ball when it's coming in. Like a younger player. I'm just saying, I don't want to be rude. I'm just giving you what I'm seeing. But give me his feet in midfield like you got with Matty James. Rotherham now pushing on the edge of Wrexham's box, inside the penalty area, getting past. Great tackle by Revan again. I tell you what, he's having a blinding game today. Absolute blinding game. And he cannons the ball off the forward who he stripped to get the throw-in. Blinding game. This is measuring up to be Seb's foul, referee. Thank you. Rotherham pushing Rathbone in the back. Free kick just inside Rotherham's half. I'm sure they're going to upload it and send it into the box. Maybe not. Passes off. O'Connell passes off. Rathbone, centre half. Cleworth, left side. Back to Rathbone, centre field. In to midfield. Rathbone, give and go with Rodriguez. Rathbone on the edge of the box. Oh, that's a brilliant cross. And it's still alive. Riven keeps it alive. Come on, come on. Put it back in, Seb. That's a beautiful ball. Oh, man, was there a push there? I tell you, great play. Rotherham now coming under some pressure now, not just Wrexham. The ball's open. Left side is a danger side. Left side is danger. Good tackle. Danger averted. But it's still going. Rotherham not giving up. Rotherham on the ball. Shot on the clock. Going wide. I tell you what, they would not give up. I tell you, effort. I tell you. Great play, great effort. I tell you. Rotherham are really giving you everything they got. They even win the free kick. Cup of tea time. Hello, Ender McDonald in Scotland. I'll tell you what, I've been to Scotland many times. Love going to Scotland. Fantastic play. And I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ender. Because every time I've been in Scotland, I've enjoyed myself immensely. First time I went to Scotland, 1978, an England-Scotland match. And I was just a wee boy with a big fella, McGowan. Ball comes in now, cornered to Rex. Oh, great hands again. Great hands again by Arthur Okonkwo. Collects the incoming swinging corner. Hello. He's putting the ball down. He's going long. He's saying, relax. There we go. Taps off now. Wrexham going long with the ball. Halfway line. Smith has a guy all over him. If the referee doesn't call that, he never will. But beautiful long ball by Arthur. Arthur's long kicking game is getting better. It's more accurate. He's hitting the target, yeah? Jay Rodriguez on the edge of the box, comes in through, keeps it alive. No, he doesn't. Is he even offside? I think he was indeed. But hey, cracking game going on, guys. I mean, look, it's right. It's a nail-biter, yeah? 0-0, nothing happening. Jay Rodriguez, keep working, son. You'll get your benefit. You'll get that goal one day, son. You'll get that goal one day. Just keep working hard. I like your feet. Just need to get an easy tap in. And he had an easy tap in a couple of games ago, but the keeper made a really good save. But I got to tell you, excellent game. Full crowd. And we got a good turnout in the fourth wall from the international crew as well. So, hey, I tell you what, wherever you are around the world, keep enjoying. I know we want a goal. I do know we want a goal. So do Rotherham, yeah? And right now, it'll be either team that gets it. This has got the feeling of a bit of a Huddersfield game. If you draw your minds back to the 0-0 with Huddersfield, it feels a bit like that. Anyway, Sam Smith battling away. He should get the foul there. And he does. And I'll say this much. For my most expensive footballer on the team, if I'm Phil, it'll be like that. Sam, could you stop working so hard on the kicking? I need your feet scoring. Anyway, Longman now on the right side of the field. Rathbone back to O'Connor down the line. No one in there, but that's a clearance line. Rotherham on the back line now, looking to go back to the keeper. Indeed, he's doing something, but I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he gets it through the defenders, clears it, tic-tac-toe out of defence, but it looked a little awkward, didn't it? Rotherham now inside their own half, to the right side. Look like they're going on the right side. Right wing now inside their own half. Give and go to halfway. Turns inside, and they lose the ball. Well caught up. Revan now on the ball, goes out for the throw-in. There's no space in between the lines, guys. I think somebody needs to go long instead of short. But, like I say, 32 minutes in, Phil's scratching his head. Lots of smiles in the crowd. I can see a lot of people having a good time in the crowd too. Revan now. Where do you want me to go, ref? I tell you. Tom O'Connor now with the ball down the line. Headed back out by Rotherham. Comes into centre field. Ollie Rathbone looks for something, gets nothing. Cleworth now. Taps, gives and go. Great play. Cleworth, go down the line. Beautiful. Cross that ball in. That's not a great cross. But it's still in. Revan keeps it alive. Cuts inside. Passes off. Beautiful play. Oh, that could have been such a great play. The little dummy there was so cute, but it literally fooled everybody. Unlucky. Wrexham now getting into the game, looking like they're opening this up a little bit more now. Rotherham all the way back to the keeper now. Phillips keeps it long. And it goes all the way back to Arthur Okonkwo, but no. Cleworth turns, kicks it long again. Longlands to Rathbone. Rathbone fouled. There's the whistle. I whistled for you. It is so like hot potato, this match, I tell you. It's unbelievable. Back to the keeper. So it's keeper. The keepers are playing a lot of ball right now. But hey, quick updates coming at the next break. Rotherham going long down the right side. They do get that ball down the right side. Collects it, cuts inside. Rotherham now looking hungry to get it back. Down the line, back down the line. Tick and toe down the line. Nice wing play, and it comes to nothing. Rotherham lets it go out of play. Well done, son. Great again by Rotherham. Nice anticipation. Well covered. And that man is working hard. He was a great little pickup. When we first picked him up, he wasn't used so much. Now he's getting used. I think Phil sees what he really has. And he came from Aston Villa, remember? Rotherham now inside their own half, passed it all the way back to the keeper. Keeper goes long. All the way back into Wrexham territory, halfway into Wrexham's half. Revon again, heads clear. Rathbone gets his foot in there. Over to Cleworth on the edge of the box, and Maxi takes a look. He's having a look. What's he going to do? His foot on the ball. This is what you need to do. Foot on the ball. Now he goes long. Don't think he's going to make it. Gets cut. But hey, a tussle, a bit of a battle. Centre spot now. Powell coming away with the ball, breaking through Wrexham's half. Ball comes over to the left side now. Right extreme left side. Passes down the line. Halfway into Wrexham's half. Backing away from the goal. On the centre spot now. Coming over to the right side from the left side now. Rotherham shuttling the ball down the line. Comes in the box. There's a little of a deflection there, but it gets cleared again. Sam Smith fighting. There's another fight coming off. It's still alive, and it goes out eventually for a real big battle between Revon and the ball. Revon hasn't put a foot wrong so far, I got to tell you. He has not put a foot wrong. Hopefully it continues. I don't want to jinx him. I do not want to jinx him. But hey, the crowd is just waiting for something to happen. 35 minutes in, 10 minutes from halftime. Revon in there again, doing a great job battling defensively. Kicks the ball down the line. Powell now collects it, cuts on the inside, and doesn't come to nothing. Sam Smith now. Longman, right side, breaking through, 3-on-2. You got left and right options. Sam Smith on the left. It should be, oh! Great save by the keeper. Had Sammy took a second longer, he may have well got a better shot off. But again, Wrexham coming forward, making things happen. Great shot away. At least it's something on the target. Rotherham now stretching the game. Maxi Cleworth clearing up right on his own goal line, pretty much. Or byline, I should say. Down the line, Smith comes in. Fantastically, Jay Rodriguez, I should say. Rathbone flicks it away. Smith looking for the ball. Matty James letting things wind up a little bit, getting some more people forward, nothing going on. Revon on the left side with the ball. All the way back to centre of defence. Wide open right now. Loads of space now. Wrexham moving forward to halfway. Ball over the top. Cleared by Rotherham. Nice tackle again there. Well done, Ollie Rathbone. Getting in there nice and fast. Giving no time on the ball. And there was a bit of a mix-up there. I don't know really how the referee gives that call there. Is it a foul? I think you could have just let that go for the throw-in, but either way. Wrexham, 37 minutes in. Rotherham, 37 minutes in. 0-0. But this last attempt, options left and right. I think Sammy really should have took a touch as that defender goes down on him. But great hands by the goalkeeper. Got to say, great hands by the goalkeeper. Wrexham now looking to press right on the edge of Rotherham's box, which is something we haven't seen a lot of today. Or at least so far. Cup of tea time. I love a cup of tea. Oh, I do love a cup of tea. Oof. Smithy in the ball. Deadly, deadly. Brilliant save by Okonkwo. Brilliant save. That's a game-saving save right there. No time to react. Brilliant save. Wow. Yeah. Stand up and take a bow. Arthur Okonkwo. That's what we pay you for. Ball in. Brilliant header. Brilliant header. Well, what a fantastic save. Look at this again. Wow. Sweeper keeper does it with his feet, but I tell you, Rotherham should be 1-0 up right now. That should be in the back of the net. Hands up. Arthur Okonkwo, man, oh man. Wow. 38 minutes in, we should be a goal down. And a lot of, yes, the crowd is giving him a lot of love right now. Wow. Rotherham fans can't believe they're not a goal up. Unbelievable. Ball goes long from Arthur. Cleared from Rotherham. Should have been a handball there. Wrexham have the ball. Matty James now. Nice play again. Matty James looking around. Gets it back. Cleworth now on the right side. Looking to do something. Longman on the ball. Passes it back. Ollie Rathbone now puts the cross in. Oh, it's a great cross. But if someone could have got on the end of that mistake there, boy, oh boy, there could have been a chance. But great ball in by Rathbone. Rotherham looking to get it out now. And you can see that Wrexham are now growing into the game. Throwing coming up to Rotherham. Much better now, much better now. Like I said, Stevie Evans put Rotherham up on this game with 3 guys up front. Yeah, Clark, Harris, Wilkes and Nombe up front. And they're doing it. The only thing they haven't done is get that goal. And they should be 1 goal up right now, especially after what just happened. But Stevie Evans loaded this team up for the first half attack. Let's see what happens in the second half. I'm telling you now, because I don't think that Rotherham can keep this up for 90 minutes plus. Wrexham have been sitting back and keeping that energy and playing the same game. Rotherham are playing up. They're overachieving in this game. And give them credit. They are overachieving in this game right now. But it's efforts. It's absolute effort. And eventually, that effort will become substitutes that are not the same level. So let's look further into the game if we don't score. Anyway, Wrexham on the attack right now. Sammy Smith on the edge of the box. Rathbone now gets the ball. Keeps it alive. Longman keeps it alive. Cuts inside. He's going to cut inside. And he can't keep it together. But he keeps the ball. Well done. Cleworth now. Strong man. Oh, unlucky. Oh, unlucky. Cleworth couldn't get the ball to the target. Rotherham now over the ball. Breaking away. Nombe now looking forward. Nombe looking forward. He wants the ball. Doesn't get it. Number 9, Nombe broke off looking for the ball. Doesn't get the pass. And it goes way over the bar. He should have slid that ball along the ground like I told you they should do. And not over the top. Look at the effort on that guy's face. Look at the effort on that guy's face. He is absolutely working his butt off. That's the effort that Rotherham are bringing in this game. They are working their asses off. There's no doubt about it that they're coming here for a result. And you got to say, with instances like that, Nombe should be hitting the target. Arthur now with the goal kick. Coming up, 41 minutes in. Remember, half-time, we're going to give the scores on the doors. I'm also going to take a quick 5-minute break, but don't hang up the phone on me. Keep it there. Stay there, because it's only going to be 5 minutes whereby I go for a quick break, a quick concessions, and I'm straight back. And I'll make sure I clean my teeth as well. Well collected by the keeper. 4 minutes to half-time. I'd like a goal. I really would like a goal right now. I mean, come on, boys. Let's have one of them goals right now. I'm quite happy with the game, though, I've got to say. First 15, we were pushed. They pushed us hard. And a few teams have come to the racecourse ground to stoke at us and have pushed Wrexham hard this season. And I don't mind that. It means we got to work hard for what we get. And everything that Wrexham has done this season has been credit to hard work and quality. It hasn't been per chance. It hasn't been by luck. And all the guys that have been acquired in the pre-season literally are winners. They're all playing their parts. Arthur now on the edge of the box, 42 minutes in, puts the ball on the ground. He's going to kick long. Arthur's game has been very good today. Quite happy with our number 1. Sam Smith now battling halfway inside the Rotherham half. Gets the ball and it gets knocked away. Rotherham battle. This is such a battling game in midfield, I tell you. Every inch counts. Rotherham over the halfway line, coming on the left side of the field. Ball down the line. Nombe passes it back. Powell can't keep it in between his feet, all the way back to the defensive line. Powell gets it again. Going to go long down the line inside. They're trying the tic-tac-toe, which really wasn't very clever. Great ball by Rathbone. Picks out Sam Smith like he's a pro Premier League player. Wrexham now on the attack now. Revan on the left side of field. Cuts inside, passes off. Ball comes in on the edge of the box, and Rotherham keep it out. A lucky, fruitious clearance off his chest. Had someone been standing there, that could have been a half chance. Anyway, Wrexham coming down the right side. Maxi Cleworth there, nearly gives up. Great play there. This is open. Go, 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 go. All the way for Longman. Longman now on the edge of the box. Cuts back inside. No foul. Oh, I tell you, you could see that. Come on. Man, oh man, it was all over the place. Longman gets the ball again. Passes back. Rathbone puts it in. Should have put it in earlier. Ball comes in. Edge of the box. Have a shot. Oh, great save by keeper. Great save by the keeper. And a corner coming into Wrexham. I tell you what, great save. Phillips doing everything. I told you Phillips was going to be busy. And he has been. 43 minutes in. Ball comes out. Lovely shot there. Matty James getting all of that one. Beautiful shot on the outside wrist, curling towards the bottom of the post. And Matty is working hard. Right, here comes the corner now. We need a goal just before halftime. Right now, it's set a back post corner, please. Yes, it is. Nothing happening. Gets cleared out. Matty James scurries, and it's going out for a throw into Wrexham. James, he gets the ball. Throws it in. Ollie Rathbone on the edge of the box. Collects it. Gives it back to James. James looking for it. Crosses the ball into Rotherham penalty area. It's going to go long, but it's still alive. A missed kick. And that is the most... I'm laughing, but that is the most unfortunate foul Smithy will ever commit in the penalty box. Take a look at this one more time. Look at this. It's hilarious. But hey, it happens. Smithy working hard. Nothing to show in the first half. Wrexham 0, Rotherham 0 so far. We're going straight into the halftime show with the scores on the doors. Then I'll take a quick 5-minute break. And guys, remember, don't hang up the phone on me. The algorithms want you to stick around. Phillips now inside his own penalty area with the kick. Everybody in Wrexham's half for the final minute here. 1 minute of added time only. Rotherham now in midfield, centre of Wrexham's half, coming over to the left side. Number 4. Looks like he's putting it in the box. Indeed he does. And Wrexham clear it one more time. Matty James. And there is your halftime whistle. Halftime is 0-0. And I tell you, a decent half from Rotherham, decent half from Wrexham. Nothing really... has he called it yet? No, he hasn't called it yet. I thought he called it. Rathbone now, right side. Time literally has gone now. Smithy chasing. He's on the edge of the right side of the field, adjacent to Rotherham's penalty area. I think now we've got the halfway. There we go. Half-time is half-time. Like I say, Rotherham can be happy with that game so far. Wrexham, there's signs there that, yep, that first goal of the game could be happening. Steve Evans is quite happy with what he's got. Phil, I'll tell you what, Parkinson may well change a couple of things, may well change one player. You never know. But scores on the doors. We're going to get to the scores on the doors right now, guys. Half-time. And again, thank you very much for joining. I'm having a blast with you. And sometimes these screens of mine don't want to play friendly. So we have to give them a kick up the bum and ask them to play nice. And that's what we're doing. Okay. League One table. Here we go. Matches. Thank you very much. Okay. Got to have to two-hand this one. It's just not playing fair. There we go. Right, here we go. Thank you. Got the right page. Okay, scores on the doors right now. Birmingham 0-0 still. Bristol Rovers 1-0 over Huddersfield. That's good for Bristol. That's great for us, not for Huddersfield. Wrexham 0, Rotherham 0, as you know. Burton 0, Bolton 1. And I tell you, that's going to be interesting if that stays the way it is. Wycombe 0-0 with Cambridge. Exeter 1-0 over Shrewsbury. Oh, Shrewsbury, I tell you what, I think Shrewsbury is going down. I think they could have survived earlier, but I think Shrewsbury is on their way out. I'll tell you. I'll talk about that in a second, Stevie. Stevie asks, "What? I can't see what Longman offers over Barnet." We'll talk about that as well. Burton 0, Bolton 1, like I told you. Leighton are 2-0 down against Northampton, so that's big for Northampton. Wickham are still 1-0 down against Peterborough, and Barnsley 0-0. Peterborough, to give you the stats so far, it's only 4 shots to 1, and on the whole half, Wickham have only had 1 shot, didn't even get it on target. So that'll tell you what's going on there. Looking at the table, no real changes there. But hey, I'm going to say this much. With Stevie's question there, what Longman offers and what Barnet doesn't. What's the difference between the two is what Steve's asking. I say this much. I think Ryan is your assist king in the league. I think he should be playing. What does Longman offer more? I think he's probably better defensively. I think that's the main feature with Longman and Barnet, is that the defensive game is stronger on Longman's side. However, personally, I'd be playing them both at the same time. I think Revan's doing great defensively. You saw earlier in the season, many times James McLean funneling down the left side. I think, quite honestly, I'd have Ryan Barnett on the right, Longman on the left, and also, just to confuse the other side, I'd switch them throughout the game, just to confuse them. And the reason why I'd switch them is one simple thing. Ryan goes down the left, Barnett goes down the right side, crosses the ball with his right foot mostly, and as does Longman. But Longman's got a great left foot as well. So therefore, put them left, Ryan Longman, right, Barnett. And then here's the added feature. When they cut inside, they open up the goal to a bigger frame, a bigger shooting frame. They can both crack shots off on goal, which they have. And both those guys have scored goals the same way. So that's what I'm saying there. I'd love to see Barnett playing. I really would. I am a fan of Ryan's, and like I say, I can't say it enough. I'm a broken record. He's the assist king on the league. You got to have him start. So Stevie, I got to say, I see what you see. Yeah. And Phil loves that my comment that I said when Longman shot that ball that hey, his shot went to Mars. Okay, guys, listen. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back ASAP. No more than 5 minutes, but I've got to go to the little boy's room and I've got to get a quick biscuit. A wee biscuit. And I've got to replan the cup of tea. So I'll be right back. Don't hang up on me. I love all of you. But hey, I'm coming straight back. Thanks so far. Halftime, Wrexham 0. And hey, 53.3% possession to 49.7% possession in favour of Wrexham is that tight. 6 to 5 shots, 2 on target for Wrexham, 1 for Rotherham. I'll be back in 5. Don't hang up. And coming back at you guys, like I say, it wasn't more than 5 minutes. But what a game so far. I think we need to see the same as what we saw in the last 5 to 10 minutes of this first half into the second half, kicking that off. Can we see a change? Well, talking about Steve, what Steve just recently said there about Barnett and Longman, I think Ryan Longman's good for another 15, 20. You might see Barnett come in, replace him. Is Phil trying to tandem these two to keep the legs so that he has that crossing ability? It was something that went through my mind. But yeah, absolutely, Phil. Big second half is definitely required. It is definitely required. But I'm saying this much. Ryan Longman, Ryan Barnett. Is Phil Parkinson tandeming these two players, to get them to the end of the season so we have that crossing ability to keep us in the game and literally get guys on the end of crosses to get goals. We haven't had a beautiful cross in a little while. Maybe the one coming in the second half. That's one of the things I'm thinking about, Stevie, is that maybe Parky is just keeping them together so that, he's got that line open all the time. And hey, by the way, ended up in Scotland. That's the first time we've ever heard anybody from Scotland notifying us that they're Scottish. So I love to hear it. I do. We have a lot of people all around the world as well. Yeah. So keep coming in. Phil is in the crowd. And like I say, the funny thing is we're a couple of seconds ahead of the TV locally. So looking at the field, boys are out there just warming up, and that is the substitutes. Nobody else right now. As soon as the guys get on the field, I'll let you know. But final 8 games. Remember, the last 8 games of the season, the 8 games to glory is what I'm calling it. Well, after this, it's 3 games away. And when the next game goes by, well, then you got to say you've got Stockport and you've got Wycombe before that. So the games coming up in the next little while are all toughies. Well, I'm looking at the schedule right now. Reading away is the next game, and then it's another away game straight after. That's the Wycombe game. Then it's Stockport at home. I'm glad it's Stockport at home. Looking at the scenes in the crowd, beautiful sunshine. My. There's some wonderful looking people in the crowd there. What a beautiful day. Guys are coming outside right now. Rotherham hitting the field, putting down some of the heavy glucose and getting ready for the second half, doing the old cross, hoping that God helps their side. God's on everybody's side. But hey, Rotherham coming out. I'm looking at the faces on Rotherham's team as they're coming out, and they're coming out a little bit bedraggled. Wrexham seems to be coming out more of a purpose in their visuals, just in their visuals. So if that's anything to take, and that's what I see when the guys are coming straight out. Again, Arthur Okonkwo's had a fantastic first half, but drawing back, next 4 games, this one included, yeah, takes us into the final 8 games of the season, which is the 8 games to glory. And literally, you got Exeter and Cambridge away to start that. Then it's Burton at home, Wigan away, Bristol at home, Blackpool away, Charlton at home. That's going to be a toughie. And then Lincoln away. So the final 8 games to glory. I've talked about this now for a few weeks. And if you didn't know about it, you do now. Okay, second half is due to kick off. Rotherham now looking a bit more poised and a bit more with it. But they literally came out like, and you've got to be up. If you're not up, you're not up. So, second half is just about to get away. Sammy Smith's on the ball. Jay Rodriguez is there at half field. And let's hope something gets going nice and early. That would be the best thing to happen. An early goal, settle the nerves. And hey, the fourth wall were denied a goal. Well, maybe it's going the other way. Okay, game is live. Beautiful. Here we go. 45 minutes of fun again. Should have been a foul there on Rodriguez, but nothing called. He was literally channeled and blocked by Rotherham. But Phillips now with the ball in his own penalty area with the goal kick. Looking around. Here comes the kick. It's going to go to the right side. Looks a bit sliced. Yes, indeed. It's a bit sliced. Revan heads it back into the Rotherham half. Jay Rodriguez, great shoulder, gets the throw in. That's a forwards foul, but a good foul. Well done, Jay. I really hope Rodriguez can get a goal. I really do, because he needs it for his confidence. A little bit of a give and go there. Elliot Lee and Revan doesn't happen. Rotherham with the throw breaking into Wrexham's half, coming down the right side. That's a nice ball. That's a nice ball, but is he going to get there? No, he's not. And he probably would have been offside. Again, a lot of plays that Wrexham have come up against them. Teams seem to just fizzle out. And I think it's the strength of the back line. They just stand there and don't move left. They stand there and wait for you to make the first move. And I think it's a really patient form of defending that Phil has. Anyway, halfway into Wrexham's half, still scrappy. Everybody's fighting for the ball right now, and it goes eventually out for a throw off Rodriguez for Rotherham. I've really had the R's going this day, I tell you. Rotherham, Wrexham, Revan, Rodriguez. More than the 3 R's, isn't it, eh? Rotherham now, throwing halfway, coming into Wrexham territory, down the line. Revan, the man we've talked about a billion times, gets the header on it. Rotherham down to the line. Ball comes in, and it should be a corner there to Rotherham. But apparently, it may have been offside, but no one's saying anything just yet. Was it offside? I think it might have been. No, indeed, it looks like it has gone for the corner. My camera angle does not let me see what's going on there very well. I don't know about yours, guys, but I was kind of blinded there. But it is indeed a corner to Rotherham. Coming in. There we go. Looks like Powell's flying the ball in again. Goes to the far post, and it goes all the way to Jupiter. It's even beaten Mars. Nice one, son. We'll have more of that. Keep them going. Keeps us safe. And if you're a Rotherham fan, I hope you got a sense of humour. I do not mean that nicely or badly. I'm just having a little joke. Okay, Rotherham now. Stevie Evans and the boys getting on the touchline, giving a little bit of, what are you doing? Shaking his head. Steve Evans is not happy with that corner. Shaking his head. I wouldn't want to mess with him. He looks a little fiery. Goal kick now. Coming in. Ball through. Sam's put it in the back of the net. That came out of nothing. Can you believe it? There's his goal. Sam Smith. Route one football right down the field. He gets the ball on the end of his toe, and the way he finished under the keeper, absolutely, that's a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Not his first goal, but I think it is his first goal at the racecourse ground, the Stoke Gators. Yes, baby, yes. 1-0. Sammy Smith, take a bow. Beautiful finish. And you can't blame Phillips, the keeper, at all. Watch this again. The long ball all the way down the field. Headed on by Rodriguez. Tapped in by Smith. And watch how Smithy waits. Watch how he waits for the keeper to commit. There. What a great goal. What a great goal. This boy can finish. And he just finished. What a sweet finish. Arthur Okonkwo should be getting an assist on that one because he made the goal happen. But Rodriguez gets the header. Beautiful done. Beautiful done. That'll be great for Rodriguez's confidence as well. If you're not scoring, but you assist like that, boom, bang, bang, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Am I happy? Yes, I am. Rotherham now on the edge of Wrexham's box, trying to get one back. The game is alive. 49 minutes in, 1-0 to Wrexham. Game is alive. Free kick on the edge of the box. And I got to say, referee's not looking right there. If you look closely on this one, you'll see who's getting grabbed. Both of them. The ref should have let that just fly. Anyway, edge of the box in the UK have got a little bit pissed off. What I was saying that we were ahead. I hope you're smiling, Phil. I hope, in fact, I know you probably are. 1-0 up. Your game's ahead of ours. Anyway, free kicks coming in now. Rotherham on the edge of the box. Right side, penalty side of the Wrexham goal. Edge of the box. Wall stands tall. Ball coming in right now. Shoots. Deflects out again. The wall does its job. Goes out for a throw-in. Close to the halfway line. Right side of the field. Wrexham half. 1-0 up. 50 minutes in. Steve Evans, the manager of Rotherham, still not happy. Still not happy. And Wrexham, 1-0 up. Just what we need. Now, I did say it was 1+, remember? So there's the first goal. Oh, boy, we got that goal. I'm going to have a little bit of a popski. I don't call it that. I call it popski because we can't advertise. Rotherham now, down the left side of the field. Ball comes into the penalty area. Nice little tap-off. Unluckily, nobody was there. Ball spins back out the edge of the box. Takes a shot now, edge of the box. And I think that's going for a goal kick. Took a shot there. And he's not happy. McWilliams is like at the referee. He's like, are you sure? I'm just saying. But that really did hit somebody before it went out. Watch. And it did. But who did it hit? Take a closer look. Right. So should it be a goal kick? No. Definitely a corner. Referee got it wrong. McWilliams is like, what the hell? Anyway, everything's going Wrexham's way right now. Hopefully it stays that way into the Rotherham penalty area. Phillips picks up the ball, gathers, rolls it out. Rotherham now moving the ball up into halfway into their half, approaching the halfway line. He's going to go long, or is he going to tap off? He looks indecisive. He taps off. O'Connell intercepts and the ball goes long again. Sammy Smith tries it. Rodriguez tries to fire Smithy off but didn't make it. And again, Wrexham looking good to spring Smith down the line. Unluckily, 3 attempts, doesn't come off. Ball on the far side now. And the referee halts the game. He wants the ball. I believe an offside coming against Nombe. O'Connell now with the ball. Far side, Smithy racing to get it. He does get there, but he's on the edge of the penalty area. Wins the throw in. Great forward play by Smith there. Great forwards play. And boy, he's working hard. In fact, I see 22 players working hard today. This is a top game we're watching. Very close. 1-0. Elliot Lee now with the ball. Back over to Revan. Revan now. 2 defenders on him. Lee has the ball with him. Back. Moves it back. And it goes all the way back. O'Connor now goes centre field in his own half now. Maxi Clough taps it off to the right side. Longman now looking around. Back to Clough. Clough down the line. Nice play. Rodriguez gets it halfway inside. Who's he releasing? Doesn't release, but hey, Revan on the left side coming inside. Defender closely marking. Crosses in. And I tell you what, great little cross by Revan. Apparently, Rathbone was doing all the leaning, and it's going back into the 6-yard box for a free kick for Rotherham. I tell you, we got a game now. We've got a game now. We have got a game now. Wow. I tell you. If I see any more scores coming through, I'm going to quickly rattle them as well. We've got a break here. Peterborough 1-0 over Wycombe still. Northampton still 2-0 over Orient. Stephen is 1-0 over Mansfield. Man, it doesn't get any better for Mansfield, does it? Wrexham 1-0, as you know. Exeter 2-0 over Shrewsbury. Ouch. It's getting worse for Shrewsbury. And obviously this morning, if you didn't know, Crawley 1, Reading 1, Stockport 0, Charlton 0. Right now, 53 minutes in, 1-0 to Wrexham. Boy, oh boy. I know I was happy when the ball went in. I know you are too. Rotherham down the line now. Right side, looking to break into the penalty area. Again, a free kick called against Wrexham. 15 yards outside the penalty area. Right side. I think the referee's doing a fair job, to tell you the truth. But again, things are looking good. Phil Parkinson on the sideline looking very perplexed, but controlled. No hands in pockets today. Pen in hand. We're ready to write them notes down. Free kick now. Rotherham on the edge of the box. Swinging in. Going long. Edge of the penalty area. Cleared again. Not cleared. Ball comes back in again. And collected. Nope, it's dead. Ball is called down. Ball at the feet of Arthur Okonkwo in front of the goal. And that was too quick for the referee's liking. Called it back. It was initially the offside rule decision that was made, but obviously Arthur kicks out the ball too quickly and the referee's not happy with that. Again, Arthur with the ball on the penalty spot, rolls it out. Maxi Clough now going long, over halfway now with the ball. That's going all the way into, unlucky, all the way off the back of Sam Smith on the edge of the Rotherham territory. Very unlucky. That could have been an opening for number 2. Rotherham now right side of the field, looking to come forward. Long ball inside, taps off. That's going to come to nothing. Goal kick to Wrexham. And again, final third. You've got to start recognizing how decent the setup with Wrexham's defense is. All season long, they have not been what you would say shellacked. Yeah, you could talk about the 3-1 loss to Birmingham as a big defeat, and it was. But since then, prior to that, no one has beaten on Wrexham like Birmingham. So just adds to the point that Wrexham's defense is really operating 100% as well as it could be. Tip your hat to Phil Parkinson. Game stops right now. Someone's got an owie. Looks like, yeah, James is taking a bash. I think it's the James and James show, to tell you the truth, if I'm looking right. Let's have a quick look. No, it's Longman. It's Longman and James. Longman and James down on the floor. Someone. Okay. Kick in the head and a slap in a kick in the foot and a slap in their face. And that's exactly what happened. Longman got the injury on the foot and Jamesy got the slap in the face. Drop ball. No, it's not a drop ball. He's given the free kick to Rotherham, I believe. He's holding it like it's a drop ball. He hasn't released the ball. It's like, ref, what are you doing? If he puts the ball down, 22 players know straight away what's going on. 13,000 plus people in the crowd know what's going on. But he's holding the ball. Now, he's talking to the goalkeeper now. The goalkeeper was nowhere near this situation. But he's going to drop ball to the keeper, I guess. Anywho, 1-0 in, 57 minutes in. I'm a happy guy. You're a happy guy. You're a happy girl. And things are looking good so far. The one thing we don't need is to concede. Rotherham now in midfield, in front of Wrexham's penalty area, looking to make things happen. Right side now. Cross comes in to the right side. Cleared out again. Elliot Lee on the edge of the box, looking to move it. Moves it off the field. Smithy gets it, taps it off. Rodriguez back to Elliot Lee. Elliot Lee's tired little legs running down the wing, followed by Revan. Elliot Lee turns inside now. Keeps the ball. Has a look. Great ball inside. Rodriguez again. Rodriguez does the tic-tac-toe. Loses the ball on the edge of the box, unluckily, and Rotherham break. And the referee calls it back for a minor foul. I tell you what, I don't agree with that, ref. I don't agree with that. Rotherham's on the break. They got the ball moving forward. If I was a Rotherham fan, I'd be ripping my hair out right now. That's no reason to call the game, ref. I tell you what were you thinking? Rotherham want that ball moving. Anywho, it is what it is. Phillips now with the free kick, looking to launch it long from Rotherham territory onto the edge of the Wrexham penalty box, as he does. Headed out by Wrexham. Rotherham collects again on the edge of the box. Chip in. Very good chip. And very casually, Arthur Okonkwo just taps the ball to the ground right on the goal line. Very casually, very calm. Take a look. Yeah? Oh, no, that's fine. I'll just let it drop. Nice and casual. No problem. Was there something going on? Okay, here we go now. Rodriguez on the edge of the box, fighting. He's got... Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, no. He's called it back. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Jay must be thinking, what? That's what happens when these guys with the cameras give too many of these. That was a double header. That's what happens when the guys with the cameras start relaying too many replays and they're not up to date with the game. Because if I can't see, you can't see, we get surprised. But really, Jay is shaking his head there. I really hope Jay Rodriguez can get a goal soon, because like the assist for the goal for Sam Smith was beautiful. Yeah. And you can see the one-on-one forward play where the header comes off, the guy runs. It's so obvious that that's the tactic that Phil is playing. Well done. Well done, Revan. Well done, Revan. Great play. He has run his socks off today, little Revan. He really has. Great performance. And all across the board, you got to say, no one's put a bad performance in. Rotherham, to a man, no one's played a bad game. This has been a real top performance by both teams. They've neutralized each other. Ball over the top now. Goalkeeper comes out. Phillips clears it from outside his box to halfway. Wrexham collect again. Ball slides in front. Smith now on the edge of the box. Looks to shoot. Has a shot. Cannon's back off. Watch the spin of the ball there. Exactly. Handball! No handball. Ball is live. Powell takes it long, shoots long down the line, left side. Nombe on the far side with the ball, gets tackled. Yes! Crunching tackles. Get in there. O'Connell giving no quarter. Got to take a quick drink. There we go. Another Pepsi. Wow. Excuse me. That's better. We've got a game on, guys. We've got a game on. 30 minutes to go. 61 minutes in. We got a game on. Rotherham pushing, trying to get back in here. And I tell you what, they're not without. And with the top 3 strikers that they've got on their team right now, the top 3 strikers in their squad on that front line, they've certainly got weapons and options. So throw in, far side of the field, left side, edge of the box, comes in. Goes all the way through. And I don't know if that went in or out, but Arthur, again, on that goal line, the byline, to the left of the goal, he gets the ball, but man, oh man. Excuse me. Kicks it all the way down into Rotherham territory. Longman's battling. No, it was Elliot Lee was battling, sorry. Hard to see at that angle. Wrexham got the throw in now. 61 minutes in. Yes, we do have the right angle. Okay, good stuff. Sam Smith comes deep, wins it, taps off. Elliot Lee can't keep the ball, and I think he gives away the foul. I think Elliot Lee might be looking to get subbed out here. He's looking a little long in the legs right now. In fact, for a few games, Elliot really hasn't had that zip that he had earlier in the season. So it's a long campaign all through the season. I'd be looking to take him off and maybe bring in Ryan Barnett and keep Longman in the game. Give us more weapons. Because the longer Barnett sits, the worse. Free kick into Wrexham's penalty area. Head tennis going on. Comes on the edge of the box, and it's cleared once again. All the way down the field for a throw-in halfway into Rotherham's half. Great play by Wrexham's defence one more time, and the team getting up the field and tactically owning space. James McLean and Stevie Fletcher coming into the game. Whoa! James McLean is literally having I can't say the words. He is roaring at the linesman. Something's not right there with Jimmy. He's fired up already. Well, let's see what happens when he gets on the field, because if he's fired up there, what's he going to be like when he gets out on the grass? Ball inside Rotherham's half. Passes it all the way back to Phillips on the edge of the box. It goes wide to the right side. Rotherham literally halfway in their own half. Long ball, no short ball, halfway onto the halfway line. Into centre field. Centre of the midfield now. Left side, rolling it over. Powell. Powell gets it back now, looking to make something happen. Cuts wide. He's going into a tunnel where things are going to get tough, and he loses the ball. Great defensive play again there by Wrexham. Powell is a ball player. He can make things happen, but he was neutralised there quite simply. Throw in now, far side, Rotherham. Substitutions are coming in right now, guys. So I'm going to give you some of these scores on the doors. A few may surprise you. Stevenage 1-0 up against Cambridge. There's Jay gone. Rotherham 1, Leighton 0. Bolton 3-1 over Birmingham. These are the last scores. Where are we? Thank you. Here we go. Bristol 1-0 over Huddersfield. It's still going along. Crawley 1-1 with Reading, as you know. 2-0 Exeter over Shrewsbury. In comes James McLean. Wrexham 1-0. Rotherham 0. Leighton 1. Northampton 2. Leighton coming back. Wickham still losing 1-0 at Peterborough. Blackpool 2-0 over Barnsley. Steve Bruce has got something to smile about at last. Bolton 2-1 over at Burton right now. Stevenage, like I said, 1-0 over Mansfield. Throw in from Rotherham comes to nothing. Wrexham breaking now. Trying to break. It's an absolute scrap battle affair in midfield. Whoever wants that ball, put your boot on it, put your foot through it, you get it. Rotherham 3 now, overloaded on the left side. 3 on the left side. Ball comes in. Horrible cross. So many players in front of Wrexham's goal. 3 overloading and 3 on the box. And you put a ball in like that. Horrible. Steve Evans is going to rip his head off. Not his own head, but Steve Evans not happy again with that. I mean, again, recently against Wrexham, teams have come to Wrexham. Wrexham's gone to teams in the final third of the field. Wrexham's fared very well, impressively well. Another substitution coming in from Rotherham. And let's see what Coyote can do. He can be lethal. Let's see what he's got on today. He's got 25 minutes to prove plus added time. That's enough time to get in the game. Arthur Okonkwo on the edge of his own box with the goal kick. Ball comes in, goes long again. Can we have a repeat? That ball goes out of play left side. Arthur doesn't always get it right. So here we go. Like I say, 66 minutes in, still 1-0. This is a slight nail biter for both sets of fans, because if you're losing 1-0, everything that goes past and goes wide, it's like, ah. And if you're winning 1-0, every time you don't get that second goal of the game, you're thinking, man, it's only one goal away from a 1-1 draw, which, as I said in the pre-game, would be a great result for Rotherham. Wrexham now, right side, Longman with the ball. Kicks inside. Sammy Smith taps off. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Well shielded by the defender. Gotta say. Wrexham battling for the ball at the centre field. How can that... Free kick to Wrexham for some reason. I think Wrexham needed the advantage playing. Again, the referee doesn't play the advantage. He's done it now for both teams. So you really can say he's playing the game fair. Stevie Evans, yeah. I totally agree with Evans. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's not a happy man. He's talking about the advantage right now. Revan can't get there. Unlucky. Throw in Rotherham. The crowd looking pensive. And we've got a pigeon on the field. Ball tapped off. Ollie Rathbone shoots. Takes a deflection. Keeper gathers. Unlucky. Could have been 2-0 there. You've seen Ollie Rathbone score there recently. It looked like he was trying to do it again. And hopefully he can. Okay, Phillips on the edge of the box now with the ball going long. Looks like it's going to be a nice big fat header into Rotherham territory. It is indeed, and Phillips gets it back. He's not in the penalty area. He's just outside. But he's going to go long again. Another Pepski. Or Popski. And there's nothing in it. It's just a Pepsi. I thought you'd laugh at that. Rotherham now trying to get back into the game. Inside Wrexham territory. To the right side of the field. Looking to cross the ball in. He's not crossing it. He's tapping it off. Edge of the penalty area. Right side. Wrexham cuts inside. Comes to the right wing now with the ball. Same area. Edge of the penalty area. Tic-tac-toeing. Trying to make space. Trying to get the cross in position. And all they're doing is wasting time. Throwing Rotherham. Adjacent to the Wrexham penalty area. Trying to get the cross in position. And all they're doing is wasting time. Throwing Rotherham. Adjacent to the Wrexham penalty area. They're looking to get in the goal. They're looking to score the goal. Nice play now. Edge of the box now. Tic-tac-toeing again. They're getting through. He's got through, and a good interception. O'Connor there makes the corner happen. But if he's not there, Rotherham has a nice chance of getting a very dangerous shot from close range on target. Well done, O'Connell again. Look at the fourth wall. Sometimes it doesn't look that glorious, but with the sun shining on the fourth wall where the international fans sit, that looks heavenly. Corner coming in now. Rotherham, 69 minutes in, looking to get back in the game. Decent corner, far post, mix up at the back. Can they clear it? Yes, they can. Matty James hoofs it down to halfway. Rotherham now looking to do something with the ball. Tic-tac-toe, left side of the field. Looking to get the cross back in. Nothing happening. Wrexham standing tall. Great defensive posture. Throwing Rotherham. Arthur was not happy with the linesman about something. He's chipping at the linesman. I wonder why, but let's have a look. Take a look at Arthur. Yeah, he's getting leaned on. He got leaned on at the start of things, okay? So hands on the keeper. Referee didn't see it because he was blocked, and that's why Arthur wasn't happy. Yeah, little bit of hands on the keeper, but eventually it comes to nothing, and Matty James clears the danger. George Evans, a man we haven't seen much at all. George is coming into the field. What does George offer you? George offers you feet. He's a good ball player. He can offer you a decent tackle, but I would advise George not to stick his boots into the tackle right now. He's coming in for Ollie Rathbone. And I think this is a good decision. Ollie's been running and running and running his butt off for months and months and months and months. And I think that, you know what, when you run that hard and you work that hard, eventually you need a break. And he's had the man of the match quite a few times recently. And I think that when you look at that, hey, you know what, it's time for him to leave the field early and get a rest. But Georgie Evans offers us decent feet. And when you think about Matty James, Elliot Lee, George Evans, Longman in midfield, there's guys there that can hold the ball, look around, burn a couple of seconds, but get that passing game going. So that's what I'm looking to George to add, is get on the ball and fresh legs as well, because Ollie had run himself in. I think the one that I would say is lucky to literally not be on the field, or to be on the field, excuse me, as the ball comes in and just get back to play. I'll get up to that in a second. Ball out for Rotherham again. Is like I was saying with Elliot Lee, his legs looked long in the game as well. Yeah, so Park is getting the rotation right. Stevie Fletcher now. Come on, Stevie Fletcher. Let's have something from him. Rotherham now inside the penalty area. Wrexham looking for a give and a go. He's got the ball back. He looks for a shot on the edge of the box. Oh, and that's unlucky. Oh, and that's unlucky too. What are we doing here? Ball on the edge of the box. 2 shots, 2 flukes, 2 blocks. Rotherham still on the edge of the box, looking to cross one in, looking to get something at them. And Revan gives away a corner. But man, oh man, Rotherham looking to get that goal. McWilliams should have got the goal back. So literally twice in the last 10 minutes, Rotherham could have scored. A few little warnings for Wrexham to take on board of, hey, that 1-1 can happen anytime. Let's get together. Final 20-minute push. 72 minutes in. Corner comes in. Rotherham. Cleared, and it looks like it's going to go out for... it's still in. No. Throw into Rotherham. It looked like it was going to go out for a corner, but it just dribbled over the line for a throw-in. Indeed, it's a throw into Rotherham. But again, the signs are there that Wrexham need to stand tall, because danger is apparent right now. Long throw coming in from Coyote. Watch out for this one. Beautiful sunny scenes at the Stockade House. And look at the little boy there. He's having a blast. Coyote with the throw. Rotherham, 72 minutes in. Headed clear. Edge of the box. Back into danger. Revan again. Is Revan standing a chance at man of the match for his defensive capabilities today, or is it Sammy Smith with the goal? But on the edge of the box now, Powell puts the ball back in. Rotherham, danger zone, and I tell you, a lucky deflection lands in the hands of Arthur Okonkwo. Wow, 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 wow. Danger signs, guys. Last 10 minutes, 3 major scenes in front of Wrexham's goal, and we're still 1-0 up. Look at this. Self-inflicted, you may say. However, it's still another one. Ball goes long, and Phillips gets it again. Again, these long plays by Arthur. It's giving Rotherham lots of time to get up and down the field. It's also burning energy, so it's not a bad tactic at all. It's a basic tactic, but not bad at all. Smithy tries to throw everything into that, and he does. Loses his shorts in the process. Pull them up quick, Sonny. James now on the edge of the box with the ball. Ball comes to halfway now, and it's just a tussle. Fletcher and Smith can't get anything out. I tell you what, Rotherham, they can be proud of how they played defensively. They've been rock hard. They give no quarter. They've treated Smith and everybody else with no respect at all. And I tell you, they can be really proud of their performance. Although they're losing 1-0, what they've done and what they brought defensively, top draw. And recently, the last 10 minutes up front, Wrexham's got to be saying, we're lucky to be 1-0 up. So we've had a few kick up the bums. Now it's start to get ready, move forward, get that second goal. Absolutely. Jay Hamilton, you're right. Get that second goal. That's what they need to do. Word coming in from Phil Weston inside the ground. Dig in, lads, dig in. I tell you what, Phil, these guys are digging in. Beautifully nice give and go. Come on, son, get in there. Well played. Well covered again by Rotherham. But, you know, Wrexham are putting everything into this game. And I tell you what, if we're looking like we're working too hard, you can imagine it's because Rotherham are pushing us all the way. Give credit to Rotherham. I'm telling you, seriously. No quarter given, no space. And Rotherham have not given up. They have not dropped their heads. Yes, they're losing 1-0, but they've not dropped their heads. Wrexham now clear the ball again, keeping things simple. Stevie Fletcher tries to get on it. James McLean hustling, chasing. I have to laugh at James sometimes. His feet are not working at the moment. He's slip sliding all over the place. Has he got the right boots on? But Rotherham now on the right side of the field. Tic-tac-toe coming into centre play. Intercepted. Wrexham get the ball back. Matty James has got it. McLean now passes it straight out of field. And he wanted Rotherham to stay back. But hey, little mistake. No big deal. No big deal. James McLean does not look like a happy man today. He looks fired up. Rotherham now with the throw in right side. 76 minutes in. Throws it to all the way back. Is he going to go back to the keeper? No, he goes to halfway. That was a bit of a wasted play there by Rotherham. But anyway, he throws it to nobody, basically, was what I'm saying. Rotherham, left side of the field. Halfway inside the field. Powell now moving, looking for something to happen. Goes for the wide side play. Ball comes inside, crosses in, and that's an easy gather for Arthur Okonkwo. Yes, dive on the floor, Arthur. That was so hard to gather. Waste a couple of seconds. You know, when the keepers dive down off a cross like that, if it's your keeper, you don't mind. But if it's their keeper, you're like, oh, really? You got it? Just saying. Bit of laugh and a joke. Arthur now, long ball down the field from his own box. Halfway into Rotherham territory, headed on. And Smithy gets a shot off. And Stevie Fletcher keeps it in. That was amazing. McLean on the edge of the... What? Something must have been called off. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that. Someone was called for the ball going out, apparently, but I thought that ball stayed in. Maybe you did too. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. The referee's always right, isn't he? Yeah, okay. Ball coming back into Rotherham's territory now. Rotherham, 77 minutes in, on the edge of their own penalty area. Slow legs bringing that ball back up halfway into the field. There's a mistake coming up here pretty soon. You can just see it. Them legs, Rotherham legs, are getting exhausted at the back. Give them credit. They are brave and they're giving everything. But those legs are getting tired. And give them credit up front. They're still doing it. But Wrexham, again, poised, collected, playing a very clever game. Not wasting any energy, but marshalling all the passing lanes and all the zones. And as that ball drifts out for another goal kick, Revan, well done. These are the moments that games are won. And I tell you, ask yourself, who is your man of the match moving forward? From now, 78 minutes in till the end of the game, let me know who your man of the match is. Because for me, I'm going to announce it very soon. I know Sammy's got the goal, Sam Smith. But Sebastian Revan, for his efforts and his gameplay today, I'm looking closely to him, not to influence you. But man of the match, bring it on in a little while. Wrexham now, right on the edge of Rotherham's penalty area, in by the corner flag. Rotherham get the ball back, fire it long down the field, up to half field. Should be a foul against Rotherham there, but no, the referee says play on. Ball comes into the box, but it's cleared again. One more time by Wrexham, and you've seen that all season long. The great defensive play by Wrexham. Ball now, Wrexham on the ball. Revan halfway inside his home field. Passes over to McLean. Deep into Rotherham territory. McLean now cuts inside. Back to Revan. Revan now floats one in. Ricochets inside. I believe there may have been a handball or a free or an offside there, but free kick to Rotherham on the edge of the box. But again, Wrexham moving forward, not using too much energy, not committing every player forward. The crowd looking very nervous. They need to relax into this. You know what? When it's really stress time, and I'm talking as an old pro, when it's real stress time in the game, them moments are very rare. And your blood pressure goes through the sky. But them's the moments that you need to hoist in and enjoy. It's excruciating to be in the stress zone. But when you are, hoist it in, enjoy it, seize the moment. Wrexham now looking to get back on the ball. Halfway as a man down, ref calls the game. I think it's a head injury. Yep. It's a head injury. He's got a smack on the bonce, and don't know if he's bleeding or not, but everybody doesn't look too happy around it. Trainer's coming on. He'll get treated. Yep, he's waking up a bit now. Yeah, he obviously took a big bang on the head. But 10 minutes to go. Referee's going to tack on the times. Take a look. Well, that's an interesting one. I think he caused it himself, and it's a bit of a strange one, actually. But he's up. Give him a hand of applause. Man down, man up. Referee going to give them the ball. He still looks a little bit queasy, but unluckily for somebody to have hit him. But it was a weird one. Quick swig as we move on. 81 minutes to go. I'd say we're looking at least 5 or 6 minutes added time. Hi, Max, it me, brother. How you doing, big man? Jamaica forever, my man. IMAX and we've done some stuff in the past. He's got a channel. Get on IMAX it sometime. If you're interested in Jamaica, he's number one. In my book, he's number one in Jamaica. IMAX it. I don't care about the rest of them. They've all got great channels. I love them all, but IMAX it. He's the man. If you want Jamaica, he's the man. If you're a Greening fan, yeah, he's now got his allegiance to Jamaica. So IMAX it. Big up, brother. Big up. Lots of love. Lots of love to the Jamaican islands, the Jamaican people, and the number one channel for Jamaica. IMAX it. Okay, back to the game now. Rotherham get the ball. Free kick one. There's been a lot of free kicks in this game. I tell you now. Phillips now, urgently, 82 minutes in, got the ball 20 feet inside his own half. He's going to launch the long ball. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be another Route 1 ball into the area, penalty area of Wrexham. Here we go. Phillips launches it. That's a great kick. Edge of the box. Stevie Fletcher gets on that one. Beautiful, beautiful. And Georgie Evans clears it. James McLean now battling. Well done, James McLean. You know Jimmy gives you everything. He fights. And he gets angry for no reason because that's what he does. People have a problem with him, but he's not a bad guy. He's a great guy. I talked to James McLean in Vancouver, and he's a great guy. Great guy. But anyway, James is angry, and it's part of his game, like a Rooney thing. He was angry, yeah? Anyway, ball down the line. Wrexham now, 83 minutes in, goes out for a throw. Wrexham trying to cook that clock. 1-0 up. Nervous finish, nail-biting times, and how many minutes of extra time are coming to? Man, you could squirm in your seat. Rotherham looking for the goal. Wrexham looking for number 2. Revan with the throw. It's been the day of the R's today. Revan throws it in. Jimmy McLean gets it. Revan gets it back. It's very tight in there. Revan gets it back. That was brilliant play by Revan, but it goes out for a goal kick. But I tell you what, hand it to Revan. Tight quarters, no room to work with. The give and go, tic-tac-toe, gets the cross in. Beautiful play. And still running his butt back all the way up the field into his slot at left back. My man of the match, Revan. Sebastian Revan today gets the man of the match, unless Sammy Smith gets another goal. That's what I'm saying. So now you know my man of the match. Whatever yours is, too. Yours is, you let me know. Just a second here. We're going to get some of these stupid things off the site. Okay, back to the game. Here we go. Throw in Wrexham. James McLean, half field. So we had a screen cover there, so I just covered a screen and got rid of one. But Wrexham doing very well so far. And this is exactly the game I saw coming. But with a bit more luck in front of goal, we could have that second goal. But 1+ was what I asked for. Jack Marriott, 84 minutes in, looks like he's coming into the play. Ball down the line. Rotherham clear it to half field. There's a great tussle there at the centre half. And Wrexham head it straight back down to the throat of Phillips on his edge of his penalty area. Rotherham now down the left field. Cuts inside, slips, and that should be intercepted. Beautiful tap off. Collects it. Have a look. George Evans, ball player. George Evans has a look. Passes it. Puts Maxi Clough under pressure. Not the best, but Wrexham passing it, losing it. Rotherham gather, goes all the way back to Phillips on the edge of his box. Phillips gathers, looks, goes long. 85 minutes in. Last 5 of the game, plus added time. headed on through. Revan now fighting. Come on, Sebastian. Well done, son. Excellent play. Gets it out of the zone, all the way down the line. And Rotherham fluff the lines. It goes all the way back to Phillips on the edge, halfway into the Rotherham half. Ball on the edge of the Wrexham penalty area, headed back out. Rotherham looking to get something. Right side, cross comes in. Again, it's deflected away and cleared one more time. Looks like it's going to run out for a throw-in halfway in their own half to Rotherham. Again, great defending. But again, Rotherham looking to get into the game. Jack Marriott now looking to come over the white line. 86 minutes in. Sammy Smith gets a standing ovation for his first goal at Stoke Queiroz. Brilliant finish. And he was alive. Remember, Arthur Okonkwo, route one. Jay Rodriguez heads it on. Sam Smith waits. Waits for the keeper to commit. Boom, in the back of the net. Take a bow. Sam Smith. What a beautiful finish. Love it. And I hope you do too. We got a man of the match agreement here. Phil saying Revan for man of the match. And when you're in the game, when you're at the game, in comes Jack Marriott for Sam. When you're at the game, smelling the grass, smelling the mud, in the atmosphere, you can see things that I can't see. So we got someone in the ground, Phil Weston, big time Rex OG. Bang. He's saying Revan is your man of the match. I'm agreeing. What are you saying, guys? Anybody else? Anybody else? Nail biting times now. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Can Wrexham hang on? Or are they going to concede a crucially cruel equalising goal by Rotherham? And again, that man Powell leaving the field, he worked his ass off. He played all game. He made things happen, but just couldn't get that right ball at the right time, at the right moment. Rotherham on the edge of the box now, looking to gate crash through Wrexham's defence. Again, the ball cleared long. Nice little tussle there. And again, Rotherham get the ball back. Stevie Fletcher doesn't get on the end of it, but hey, maybe he will. Rotherham stretching themselves now. And this is where Rotherham may take a second goal, is by stretching themselves. Arthur Okonkwo come for that? No. A little bit of a scrap inside the box and cleared one more time. I think Arthur should have called for that. Seems to be a bit of confusion in the box, but I can't come down on Arthur today. He's had another top performance. And I'm not saying anything about the goal situation because we don't do that with goalkeepers at this stage of the game. Rotherham on the edge of the Wrexham half, coming in now, right side, on the right wing. James McLean intercepts. And another ball goes out of play. 88 minutes and 26 seconds. Wrexham looking to seal another 1-0 win at home. This would be a very big win. It's a must-win situation, that's for sure. And each game that comes along for Wrexham now is definitely a must-win situation. Rotherham on the right side of the field, on the right wing, looking to cross it. Has no target. Looks now to cross it. Tries to cross it. Gets blocked. And it goes out. Throw in Rotherham. Rotherham not wasting any time. Ball in the air. Come on, he says. Get this ball. Come on. Coyote, number on the line. Looks for the long one. No one on the line. Goes long. Coyote, long throw. Comes into the box. Arthur Okonkwo picks it out of the air. And that wasn't that easy. Picks it out of the air right in front of a Rotherham player. Right in front of his own goal. Under pressure. These are the moments, like I say. When you're under pressure, seize the moments. This is when you come alive. Wrexham now. 89 minutes in. Close to 90 minutes. Soon we'll know exactly how many added minutes we've got. Stevie Fletcher battling like a madman there to try and get something on it. McLean there gets a foot on it, keeps Rotherham on their own half. Rotherham now going up to halfway, trying to make something happen, going back in their own half. Looking for things to happen. It's a little frantic now from Rotherham. Ball now halfway in their own half, centre field, coming over to the right side. Right on the halfway line, right side, long ball coming. Another crazy piece of photography by the cameraman. Rotherham inside the box. Edge of the box, looking across, weighs up the cross. Cross comes in. Big head. Arthur should collect, and he goes down. Well done, Arthur Okonkwo. 6 minutes added time, and we're at 90 minutes 25. Rotherham are coming. They're trying to do everything. The only thing they haven't done is thrown the kitchen sink. Good hands there again. Arthur, good hands all the way through the game. A very good performance by Arthur. The kicking game's been good. The gathering game has been excellent. Another top performance, Arthur Okonkwo. I could herald a lot of other guys. Ball on the edge of Rotherham's penalty area now. Wrexham looking to battle for it. Goes far side, left side of the field. Rotherham halfway in their own half now. Approaching halfway. Coming inside the Wrexham half. Halfway inside the Wrexham half. Now the ball goes back to the centre spot. Comes over to the right side. Right wing play now. Puts the cross in. Yes, he does. Intercepted one more time. O'Connell gets it out. Beautiful clearance. Rotherham shuttle it back to the halfway line. Looking to come forward again. Has a look. Comes right side. Right wing play one more time. Looks to get the cross in. No, he's going to pass it off. It passes off again. Going on the edge, right side of the penalty box. Looks for the cross. No, he shuttles, turns around, comes back down the line. The shot is not available. Cross is not available. Nothing happening. Wrexham covering everything. Nice play there. I tell you what, lovely play there. Unfortunately, it doesn't come off again. And Wrexham can breathe a sigh of relief. Nice little bit of individual flair there. No shot was on. The cross wasn't on, but the ball did come across. Lovely tap off and the shot. I tell you, very close. Very close. Stevie Evans literally urging his guys on from the sideline. Come on, fellas. A great Scottish coach, Stevie Evans, by the way. I got a lot of time for him. I remember a few years ago, there's an amazing cup run he was on and involved with. Okonkwo now kicks the ball out. Goes long, halfway into Rotherham's territory. Headed on. Stevie Fletcher gathers, turns, goes, passes off. Unluckily, it doesn't come to anything. Rotherham now up to the halfway line, over the halfway line, right side of the field. They've overloaded the right side, 3 strong on the right side. Looking for the cross now. He's going to tap it inside. He does indeed cross it. Great cross, actually. And it's going to go for a corner. Finger nail biting times. 93 minutes gone, 3 minutes to go. Corner to Rotherham. Rotherham doing all they can to try and get something. Look for the quick spring and a goal here, maybe for Wrexham, hopefully. That's what could happen. But ball is coming in. Corner. Rotherham. In it comes. Great corner. And I tell you, you want to see this replay again. That should be 1-1. Holmes should have headed that one in the far corner and puts it wide. Have a look. Wide. Holmes, have a look. That should be 1-1. How many more times do we need a warning from these guys? Rotherham can feel sick as you can believe that they haven't hit the target today. They've had chances and they've had great chances. And if you really want to know it, they probably had better chances, clear-cut chances than Wrexham. But Wrexham made theirs count. Sam Smith, that's why you spend the lolly on a big forward, because he can get it done. Jack Marriott now battling in the corner. He's going to get called for it. But that's good. That's a great foul from a striker. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. And then we'll go into the post-game where I'll give you all the scores on the doors and the league standings to finish off. But thank you, everybody who's been here today. I've had an absolute blast one more time. Still ain't over. Post-game show to go. James McLean now battling. He's not going to let you go. Revan in there. Brilliant Revan one more time. Makes it happen, I believe. That's a throw-in. And Holmes, what is he thinking right now? Wasn't using his head at the time. But hey, throw-in coming in. Coyote with the throw now. Rotherham looking to get something here. It's going to be another long one. And he has got a decent long throw. The throw comes in. Coyote. Long one. Right in front of the goal. Head tennis match. Clearing away. Big heading going on. 4 headers, 5 headers. And eventually tap it off, man. Tap it off. Tap it off. Matty James gets caught with the ball at his feet where he should be kicking it out. Rotherham keep possession, get possession back. McLean comes in with a free kick. And hey, order is restored. McLean puts it into centre field. Stevie Fletcher taps it off. Jackie Marriott. Doesn't get anything. McLean now trying to get back in there. And McLean will get in there. Brilliant tackle. James McLean. Fantastic. He gives you everything. 95 and 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Revan intercepts again and kicks it long again. Man of the match, Sebastian Revan, does what he's done all game long, gets in the way and makes nothing happen. And that's a free kick to somebody. No free kick at all. Rotherham on the ball now. Seconds on the clock. Ball comes in the box. Rotherham on the edge of the box, and he's not going to get there. And the ball goes over the line, and that will be the last play. And Nombe Wilkes, Clark Harris, the big guns, didn't get it done today, but they gave everything for Rotherham. Rotherham fans, you missed the boat, but only just. And great hands by Okonkwo, great blocks, and great lane passing blocking by Wrexham have given us another 3 points. And yes, Phil Parkinson's tapping the watch. Boom, there we go. 3 brand new points in the bag. I tell you, I'm a happy man. I hope you're a happy man or a happy woman too, yes? Or as I say, a happy lady. Now, we're going to go and look on the board here pretty soon, but hey, I tell you, 90 minutes and we got 3 points again. Wow. Now, looking at the live games. Crawley 1, Reading 1. That was this morning. Sammy Smith got a little bit of a limp. I'm watching Sammy Smith. He's got a little bit of a limp as he's walking across. It's a striker's ache. Don't worry, strikers get kicked. But hey, great scenes in Wrexham. And hey, absolutely their ass is off. And even the guys that we want to see, like Dan Scarr, that doesn't get into the mix or into the game, you got to say, everybody to a man worked their part. Even the crowd at the Stoke Keras, every crowd, even your Rotherham fans at the Stoke Keras worked and did their part. And the referee at the end of the match, you got to say, he actually had a decent game. He wasn't that bad. The linesman, you can't remember the linesman because they didn't make a big boo-boo. So who needs VAR? Not this guy. That's why I love watching Wrexham in League One, because I do not watch the Premier League for nothing. Nada. You couldn't pay me. I know what goes on, but this is where I live, and this is what I dream about, and this is what I love. And I hope you do too. Jay Hampton, cheers to you too, my brother. Absolutely. But hey, Wrexham fans worldwide, we're all going home happy tonight or this morning, whatever time it is. And it's early morning for me, so I've still got the day ahead. But everybody's happy. And the scenes at the racecourse ground, Ikeras, Stoke Keras, are absolutely blinding. Right, scores on the doors. Let's get back to business here. Stockport 0-0 with Charlton. You knew that this morning. That ended early. Look at the scenes. Look at the scenes. Everybody's happy. What a great game. What a great game. Crawley 1, Reading 1. You know that too. Also, Bristol Rovers 1-0 over Huddersfield. Yes, my man. That separation I was talking about before the game. Check the table. We'll check the table in a little while. The separation favours Wrexham right now. Wigan 1, Cambridge 0. Exeter 2, Shrewsbury 0. Wrexham 1-0. You know all about it. Hands up to Ryan Longman. Maxi Cleworth. Great game today. Stevenage 1, Mansfield 1. Yes. Nigel Clough's guys come back and get a point. You got to feel good for Nigel and for Mansfield. Burton 1, Bolton 2. Bolton slayed Birmingham earlier in the week. Sorry, last game, 3-1. They win 2-1 again. Leighton do lose 2-1 to Northampton. Barnsley 0, Blackpool 3, and Peterborough 1, Wickham 1. Hey, things are happening in the table. Things are happening in the table. Let's have a look at the table because things are happening. Give me a second here. Give me a second. What I was talking about in midweek as well, guys, was with Peterborough possibly doing us a favour with them being in form, and that was the pre-game show. Go back and look at the pre-game. It's not that long. It's a fun show, but it tells you about what's happening now. Big up to everybody today for joining in. So thank you personally, everybody, for being here. I've loved seeing your faces. I've loved seeing you being on the board. It's been fantastic. Now, news on the table, and what I was talking about midweek was this. The point spread. Wrexham were 4 points behind Wickham 5 games ago, yeah? They're now 2 points behind Wickham before today's games. Now, let me read you the numbers. You've had the results. Let me read the numbers. Your top 6. Birmingham first on 79 points. Wickham second, 68 points. Wrexham, second, 68 points. They're now level on points with Wycombe Wanderers. Remember what I said. Wrexham has got to stay close to Wycombe for the rest of the season, up until those final 8 games to glory, yeah? Total fun day, Jay. Total fun day, John Hampton. Thank you, sir. And stay close with Wycombe till the final 8 games. 8 games to glory. Wrexham is doing it. The recent form with the amazing road form and wins, now getting the win back at home, bringing the form again. This is stepping up to a climatic finish to the season. I'm telling you, it really is. I mean, could you see it going any other way? There's 2 things going to happen for Wrexham. We're either going to fall on our faces for the last 11 games, because that's what's left is 11 games, or we're going to continue to do what we've done. Or what do you think we're going to do? I think it's a continuation of the same plan. And I have to say, Phil and the hierarchy have done an amazing bloody job this season. When you look back over all the matches that we've played the last 3 years of high-intensity football, you can't get any better. Anyway, looking at the table, Wrexham joint second, sitting third on 68 points, level on games, 35 with Wycombe, Birmingham 34 points, Stockport in fourth, 36 games. Wrexham has a game in hand, 6 points behind Wrexham. 6 points behind Wrexham. Big spreadage that I was talking about, it's happening. It's happening, and it's happened today. You got to say Charlton in fifth drew today. They're on 60, and then Bolton on 60 as well. Bolton winning 2 games back-to-back. They're now in 6th. Down at the bottom. Well, it's another bad day for Shrewsbury. They're still the bottom of the table, 28 points, and I do think that earlier in the season they would have survived. I don't think they're going to. It's going to be tough, but I think Shrewsbury are showing signs of fading away. Cambridge, Crawley, Burton round out your bottom 4, and you got to say Bristol Rovers, it's getting close on. It's getting close on, and if they don't sort it out, they too could be in a bad way. But talking about the goal of the game, Sammy Smith's finish, as you're watching on your screens, I'd imagine. Sammy Smith's finish, when that keeper came out, he waited and waited for the right moment and just slid the ball under Phillips in net. It was a fantastic finish. And that's why we paid the big money to get him. 2 million. But that's what you pay the money for. I said in the pregame, the hardest thing to put into the match or into the game is goals. That's what money buys you. Without Sam Phillips today, we have a 0-0. Absolute 0-0. So at the end of this, I'm going to say, next game coming up, I'm going to warn you about Reading away. Then it's Wycombe away. And then it's Stockport back at the Stoke Us. This performance today, I give it a 9 out of 10 performance. Not just for the quality of the goal, not just for the quality of the play, not just for the quality of defensive football or the goalkeeping, but the complete performance was absolutely top draw. We're going to have to bring that every game moving forward. There are no easy games in this league. We found that out this season. But we've also found out where Wrexham sit in this league. We are equal to anybody bar one team. And that one team, we've taken points off too. So when you look at where Wrexham's come over the last 3 years, where they sit now, where they played and how they conducted themselves with this game, and also having a shade of lady luck at the same time, which you make yourself, if you know what I'm saying, you got to say, fantastic day. Guys, I'm going to shut this down pretty soon. But again, I want to thank everybody that was here and everybody that put in the inputs. And thanks again for the kudos there, Phil. I enjoy your comments all the time, as I do with everybody. But I've got to say, Wycombe, Birmingham, and Wrexham have been in their top 3 slots for eternity. We know Birmingham's got the title. But as I've told you, each following match, not just with the game prediction, which we got right again today. I called the 1-0 plus. It happened. But also with the games and the season, how it's come through. It could not be going any better. And with what's got left to go, I tell you, my friend, we're in for a fantastic finish. I'm absolutely gunning to get to the next game. So there'll be another live commentary for every game as we go through the season. And also going to put in a pre-game to let you know what's coming on through the next live commentary. But again, thanks to everybody. I'm absolutely stoked. I'm absolutely over the bloody moon. I can now go on my day and feel 10 times bigger, if that's possible. And I hope you do too. And wherever you are in the world, just know one thing. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your morning. But enjoy it and have an absolute beautiful trip this weekend. And forget about anything else but having a good time with your family and with your friends, because that's what matters most. Above all, be with your family, be with your friends, have a great weekend, ride this and stay on this wave until the next game, which is Reading on the road, pre-game coming, and also man of the match before we go anywhere. I'm going to say one more time, as a few of you guys have agreed, is Sebastian Revan. Sebastian Revan, fantastic game in defence, gave you everything. He ran, so committed, and you can see that he's a little bit of a gem in the rough that Phil Parkinson and the guys plucked away from Aston Villa. End of the day, got to say, later, guys. It's been a blast. I've loved every minute of it. I hope you do too. So from me to you, looking over at the Stoke Us right now, the sun is shining. Everybody's gone. The stadium's empty. There's nothing going on. It's all done. Game over. 3 more points. Joint second. It doesn't get any better than that. No, it doesn't.